Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
I probably could have left the sign where, you could get over there and it'd be sitting on
Yeah.
the ground or something.
Yeah.
I probably could have left the sign where,
What the heck?
I had feedback. I had to turn it off.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there was something there.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, there. Hang on. Maybe it just came up. Yep, there it is. Okay. I gotta go find it here. Yeah, I got everything all charged up, so I'm ready to go. And I got 2 SD cards here empty, ready to go. So, I gotta go fly that place this morning. Actually, the funny thing is that sign I got, aerial I got to do this morning. I'm doing it for a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the house is already sold, eh?
The house is sold.
Yep. Actually, I got to go pick the sign up from the house too.
Okay. So they want you to do an aerial after it's sold.
Yeah, something to do with the pool and something variances or something.
Property lines and that kind of thing.
Yep. So,
Huh.
because he's on a bit of a pie shape,
Right.
so I don't know. So apparently the lawyer wants the pictures. So there's Mr. Carpenter Rick.
Hey,
Coming in.
Mr. Rick. How you doing, Rick?
What's happening, gentlemen?
Hey, how are you doing?
I haven't been awake enough long enough to know.
Yeah.
How about you, gentlemen? Doing good or what?
Yep.
Mia always gets me up at 7, 8.
Oh, I usually get up around 4:30, but then I let the dog out, and if nobody's awake or online, I just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
You can only watch so many YouTube videos in a day, right?
Yeah.
How's the weather, guys? It looks all right here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice,
good here.
sunny here. Same with Paul. Paul's got to do an aerial today, so it's going to
Yeah.
be perfect weather for that.
Yeah.
It's decent here, like totally nice. Doesn't look like any wind. I might even get to fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to drive home late tonight,
Oh, you driving home tonight, huh?
or first thing in the morning. Yeah, I got that check came in the mail yesterday, so I got to get home and get that put in the bank.
Well, my dilemma is, do I keep it? Do I send it back? Because I filled everything out to send it back to Amazon. But my thought is, it works really well, Rick.
Does it plug into the wall at all, Paul, or no? You
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can USB it, and it
Yeah.
powers it up.
So this is the thing I've been noticing on YouTube. There's a lot of videos of people watching birds and stuff at feeders, right?
Yeah.
So I have a feeder with blue jays, and I thought a lot about buying a camera just to, you record as much as you can and then put it on, and then record
Right.
some more. Put it on.
Right.
It would be okay for that, maybe for you.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the camera. It's the battery. Yeah, I spent like a half hour, 45 minutes with Amazon asking about a replacement battery, and they don't have it. And evidently, this camera is purchased by by Amazon as an Amazon product.
Right.
So they
Right.
they looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and said, well, they're sorry, but I might have to keep trying to search on my own,
If Amazon can't find it, it makes it real tough.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. I think that somebody should have a discussion because, I do like Amazon. There's no doubt about it for things. Why the buyer wouldn't have a stock up on batteries like this to be able to sell them.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They could make a lot of money selling just the extra batteries for Jesus.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because everybody that buys a camera would want to have 1 or 2 extra batteries,
Look at us with our drones. We got like 10 extra batteries, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so
That is kind of
they were very nice. And it was the first time I ever got an email late last night from Amazon thanking me for my patience and being a great customer and blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Steve, Mika Steve's in the house.
Yeah, Steve, how you doing, Steve?
After
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I have to run because I got to be in London for 9 o'clock or
Okay.
10
Yeah.
o'clock. And I got one sign to put up before then. So my
Okay.
time's kind of pressured. So,
Paul, thanks for popping in. Rick and I
Well,
will
yeah.
carry on.
yeah,
you-
I'll probably be listening on the road. So,
Okay.
anyways,
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
have a good one,
Okay.
Paul.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so it's like you say, Rick, it just doesn't make sense. A big company like that would miss that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems so strange that they just don't, because somebody had to make those batteries to start with, right?
Well, yeah, and on the bottom, it's got a ROHN or ROHS or somebody, you know.
Yep.
So
And
maybe it does have a model number on there.
Did you try typing it into Google at all?
Yeah, it says no, nothing found. I typed it into Amazon, nothing found. One of the comments that was on, you go to the bottom of any listing and you can ask a question, and you go down there, and if you put battery in there, there's about 4 or 5 different people saying, well, I'd like to buy another battery. Where do I get another battery? And one guy put in some code. He says, search on that. And I searched on that, and it says nothing found, so.
Jesus. What a pain, eh? It's too bad, because with all that, with the zoom feature on that camera and everything,
Yep. And night vision and everything else.
the zoom and the night vision is what, for the 250, that equals, it's worth it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And it's got the handle. It's got the external mic you can put on it, or it comes with a light that you can put on it.
Kinds of stuff, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
It's one of those things, right? Like, I had somebody trying to buy my Mini 1 off me because I said I was getting a Mini 2, and I said, no, I'm keeping it. Extra batteries. Yeah, that's a decent looking camera, right? Like, it looks like one of those YouTuber ones.
Yep. And that's what they kind of promoted as a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes with on the bottom, the tripod mount. You can mount it on a tripod.
Yep.
And
So it's no brand at all. It's just a off brand. Like, it doesn't have a.
yeah, when it comes up, it just says welcome, and there's the it's nice and bright. You can see everything.
Yeah, I can basically read the screen through the video even.
Yep. And the only markings on it is to identify it is it's called a 4K Ultra HD, 4K Ultra HD. That must be just the name that maybe Amazon put it under. I don't.
Yeah, hard to say. How sometimes they rebrand stuff. I thought maybe it would be like the internals would be like a Sanyo, and then the shells just.
I'm sure wherever it came from in China, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
They're just taking parts off the assembly lines, putting together something that they can sell cheap over here to Amazon.
Yeah, exactly, right.
But for all the technology, I mean, on the back end, it's got 2 SD ports. One port up here, I don't know if you can see it, but high.
Yep.
For the Mini, and one for the Maxi.
So it's got some good features.
Oh yeah, yep. And here's the only thing it says on the side, HD, the blah blah blah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I guess, like you say, Paul, the whole China deal, that's what it's on. That's what it's on.
I mean, it's a good solid plastic case. It isn't like a metal case like some of the $1,500 models are.
Yeah.
But for my case, I'm pretty fussy and pretty easy on things anyway.
Oh yeah. You're not going to strap that to the front of an ATV and beat it push. Right?
No.
Have we got a few fellows in chat, Paul? I'm going to jump on the computer.
Mika Steve's there. Little Llama Laura's there. How you doing, Laura?
I added Laura on Facebook last night. I don't know if she's seen it yet. But
And Blind Neil.
Mr. Neil, how's it going? After I have my cigar, I'll jump on the computer there.
Yeah. So anyway, what's new with did you decide what to do about transportation for the new job or?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I kind of got screwed over. So I called the GMAC, the financing company, yesterday,
Yeah,
and they said because I haven't worked since the 12th of April, they're not gonna finance me, even though I got $550,000 in equity. They won't finance a truck.
well, you can go to your local bank, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm not home to do that. So I have to, when I get home, I have to go see the branch manager. And what I'll do is I'll get a secured line of credit against the house and just buy the truck cash.
Yeah.
It's easiest, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, plus it gives you the lower interest rate too.
Yeah, it'll be I think maybe 0.9 right now. It's hard to say. I haven't looked
Yeah.
at it at all, but it's pretty cheap. But they don't even have a pickup that I want right now anyway. So the dealership said he'd see if he could find one. Because I'm looking for the Silverado, but I want to get the extended box, the 8-foot box.
Uh-huh.
That apparently is not a real popular thing anymore. Everybody's like a 5 and a 6-foot box,
Yeah, they like the short box. They like the look rather than the utility.
right? So if I buy a truck, I want to be able to use it for both, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, they had one there that didn't have a box on it at all. Like you could buy a flatbed for it, but a flatbed's kind of useless to me, right?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you haul stuff or whatever. Then you got to worry about strapping it down and all that kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, that wouldn't work for you.
Yeah, whereas you could buy a truck with a matching topper cap thing, you know what I mean? And then everything's nice and dry and it's all easy to load. And
Right. Well, if they had one there that they had a new one or a used one there.
oh, I'm not even considering. If I'm going to buy used, I'm just going to buy like a $5,000 junker again.
Rick.
Well, you know how people beat the crap out of their stuff, right? So
But
myself,
Rick,
I know. I don't want to go down another rabbit hole. I know. My mother gave me this.
everybody doesn't beat the shit out of the trucks. There's some people that just want the latest, greatest, and newest, you know?
Yeah. I want the fastest, most powerfulest, get there quicker.
But
Plus,
yeah,
I got a car trailer too. Like I have a car trailer and a camper trailer, so I want to make sure whatever I buy can tow it too, right?
yes,
You know, they may open the border someday, and I might come to Michigan. You know.
right. Hang on a second. I'm going to open the back door for me. I've got the magnetic screens on there, but I didn't open it yet. Okay.
Come on, pupper dog, let's go. Come on, boy.
Yeah, she ate her breakfast and then she usually likes to go out.
Yeah, well, this guy doesn't want to come in. He just wants to. He just wants to roll around all morning.
He's looking over his shoulder like, what the hell you want?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, come on, dude, let's go. Oh, he's so stubborn. Come on, poo-poo. I'll put him on the camera, and he doesn't like that. So.
Oh, look at him. He's beautiful, though.
Not a bad looking pup for being 10. You can start to see the white in his face a bit, though. But
yeah, Mia's starting to get much grayer in the face and the muzzle.
yeah, I think I am too. That's why I keep shaving so often. Getting a little gray. All right. Just give me a sec. I'll be right on the computer.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Train Night Productions. How you doing? Bye, Neil. Neil, I sent you an invite. Did you get it? If not, I can send you another one. AZ Drone Dude. Hi. Good morning. Furball Kim is in the chat. Good morning to Kim. Let me go over here and double check and make sure that forward to Neil again. Oh, Yeah. Okay, so should have it covered now. Neil, I sent you again, and I also sent again to Chris Jackson because I didn't know whether I'd sent one to him or not. I thought I did in the first bundle. I probably should CC myself when I so I know who I sent to. Welch Rob, good morning. Steve, did you get your invite as well or no? Because I did send one to you. Oh, Train Night says today's the day he gets into the drawbridge tower. Good for you. That should give you an awesome view of what's going on. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Mr. Paul. I didn't wake you, did I?
Nope. You
Hey,
didn't.
I need a favor.
What do you need?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. What the heck? I can't hear you. I don't know what I did here. 1 second.
Hey, blind Neil. Neil, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, pretty good.
Yeah, Rick will be back with us. He was just transferring from his cell phone to his computer. But sorry about that. I got a phone call from a very good friend of mine who was looking for to see if it was all right if I could pick him up this afternoon and take him to get his motor home because they got done servicing it. So
Oh, nice. Not a problem.
yeah. So my dilemma today is do I keep the camera? Do I send it back? Camera works excellent. It's just that I can't find any place to buy an extra battery or two.
Well, how long's the battery good for? Like
Probably an hour or two, and but you can also plug it in and just run it that way.
Oh, you shouldn't need much more than that.
Yeah,
Really?
but it's
Like
just-
the little charger that I'm actually getting today. It's a little crank charger. I'd be able to hook it up to a phone, a camera, anything, and just give it a few cranks.
except as you and I both know, Neil, that batteries are one thing that if you cannot find them on the market anyplace, you better stay away. That'd like be buying a new car and saying, "Oh well, the thing about it is once the battery's gone, throw the car away."
Yeah.
Because it's in a certain little housing, and so I'm going to research it some more. I filled out all the paperwork with Amazon and got approved for return, but it says that I have to ship it by September the 17th, so I've got time to decide.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, little llama. Well, thanks for stopping in. And WTF Mike's here.
Morning, Mike.
Corey Mono, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Rick.
What's going on, Neil?
And the little clone.
Yeah, the offspring. He wants to play Fortnite, so I'll go back on the phone in a little while there.
Rick, what did I tell you when you get that money, what you should be buying?
Oh, I know. But I already got a Mini 2 I got to buy, so only one thing at a time.
But I can wait. But the kids are right there all the time. You need to get yourself your own little computer.
He needs his own computer. I gotta get him one, or I gotta get myself one.
Yeah, one or the other, and just look for some deals and get a deal on one.
An Amazon Fire tablet should play Fortnite smooth.
Well, he could play Fortnite on the what's that? The Switch, Nintendo Switch. Yeah, we got a Nintendo Switch too. He could play it on, but
Well,
I think he likes the-
that's sweet.
he says there's a disadvantage. But I don't know about all this stuff, right? It's
What's the disadvantage with the Switch?
Neil knows stuff. He's smart with computers.
You have you so for the Fortnite on the computer you can zoom in, but with Nintendo you can't.
So when he's shooting people far away,
Yeah, I understand that one.
Well,
That-
only with snipers you can zoom in.
makes sense.
Yeah,
It does
Well,
make sense.
that's because on your computer, if you got touch zoom, do you where you can just go like that, or do you have to use the key
It's a button
I have to
zoom.
use-
button zoom?
Keypad. Well, he's got remote controls he could use with the computer, but he doesn't use them too much.
This is the button to zoom in.
I
Yeah, he uses
actually,
very much.
I think
Oh,
there's
he
actually a
uses the
little
mouse.
Hey,
keyboard.
hey, that's doing stuff, dude.
No,
I
Yeah, it is.
think
Look.
there's actually a little keyboard that you can get for the Switch and gives you
Is there?
a lot more controls. I think. I'm
I
not
will look into
100%
that
sure.
actually. Now it would make sense that there's the little one. It would make sense, Neil. You're probably right. I bet you they do have one.
My daughter has the Switch as well.
Yeah.
Those things are not cheap little systems.
These kids are so spoiled.
Because
You gonna wave and say, Mika Steve. You know, wave and say hi to Neil and hi to Uncle Paul and hi to Mika Steve.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I think that should be your priority, even though I know in your heart you want to get this as fast as you can get it. But
Well, I got a big enough check coming. I can do both.
That's better.
I'm going back to work too, right? So that's
yeah, exactly. It's not like you're going to be destitute tomorrow.
no. So how's Steve doing?
Hey, Steve, how's lockdown doing?
Having a ball, mate. How you going, guys? Oh, hang on. Still got my YouTube going. Hang on.
That's always the first thing I do. I mute the YouTube.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
permanently muted. So whenever I fire it up from the computer, it's already still muted.
I gotta find the right one there. Right.
I'm not hearing anything in the background, Steve. So
No, it's very quiet here, mate. In the big hotel, brick walls and everything.
Nice.
But you about halfway done, Steve?
Yeah, day 7 tomorrow, mate.
Okay.
Like 3 hours away, 4 hours. So
Yep.
yeah, another 7 days, and then I'll be out of flight. Well, it's
Well, how-
9 days because I can't get my flight back out until Monday week. So
So it's a couple extra days.
yeah,
Holy
See,
crap.
I could have flown out Friday if I'd finished midnight Thursday night, but because my time doesn't finish until midnight Friday night, I've got to wait the weekend before the flight goes back to
so
Meaker
the
on Monday.
flights are every Thursday.
Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays,
Uh,
because it's a small company that services like the outback towns. So
yeah, over here they call them regional.
yeah, regionals, yeah. So, but no, it's all good. No, just,
Well, the sad part is, Steve, it's costing you some big bucks to stay there, doesn't it?
and nearly about $3,000 for the motel. About that.
Jesus.
But it is what it is. You know, I took the risk going over there, and it got me. But it doesn't matter.
Well, if that happened to Rick or Blind Neil or myself, we'd just about probably go out and shoot ourselves.
Ah,
I would have.
I would have just
would've-
told,
I
I would have
would've
just told
done
your buddy
everybody
there
else
moving
did
in.
Yeah.
I just had to dip into my pension a bit more. That's all. But yeah,
I would have taken a
I got-
walk out
I
into
got some
the back and just
crypto
said,
finance
screw
coming
it.
up really good, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Right on, Steve.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
And Chris has joined us from On the Road.
What are y'all talking about? That crazy, stupid shit.
Yeah. Can you
There you go,
imagine,
Chris.
Chris, that Mika Steve has to be in the hotel and his hotel bill in lockdown is going to be
That
$3,000?
is crazy as shit. Sorry,
And
buddy.
that's without the food.
That's without food and whatever else he's doing.
And,
Yeah,
you look like you enjoy eating, Steve.
That's your,
it's not food that I like, mate. It's the beer. But I've not had a beer since last Thursday, so I'm doing all right.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris,
no, I can
Chris,
do it.
Chris, it's crazy.
hey,
Um,
the people allow these empty suits to do this bullshit. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's right, Chris. It is what it is.
Did you call your representative or whatever to say you know give them your opinion on this bullshit? You know, as far as like flying in the airlines.
For what? I
Well,
I don't work
bullshit
anymore.
is you could get on a plane at
Right.
this location. You should have been able to get off the plane and get on another plane, but no, you got to be locked down when you get to your first destination.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like if I had a car here or hire a car, but because there's no return depot at Mika, I couldn't get a hire car. I could have driven back up, but yeah. So because there's no return and you're not allowed on public transport, you're allowed to get a taxi, but I'm not paying a taxi for 900 k's. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
So
Oh, they
yeah,
got you by the nuts. They
yeah,
got
oh
you
yeah.
by the nuts.
Well,
This is COVID though, Chris. You know, you got to accept it now. I mean, this state here, West Australia, wants to keep
Now,
that
Steve, do they
Delta
have any
variant
help
out of
for
the
you?
state, and they're doing the right thing by it. I took the chance, as I said to Paul before, took the chance to go to Tim's for his 50th birthday, and we went into a lockdown. That's what fucked me straight away. That lockdown.
Yep.
Now, is there any help for you at all because of all this? Is there any reimbursement?
government doesn't reimburse you or
Nah.
let you take it off your
They
taxes.
did it first. They did it first. They were paying for the motels, but people were starting to take advantage of it. So they said, no, you start paying for yourself. You know. that sort
Well,
of thing.
here's my question: is it's going to cost you $3,000? Let's say maybe $4,000 by the time everything is said and done.
Yeah.
How much would it cost you taking a taxi home? I'm thinking
900 K is probably, was it $20 flag call? And it's like $2 a kilometre or something. So add that
Couple
up.
$1,000.
Yeah,
So
at least.
it still would have worked out about
that
the
would have
same.
been cheaper.
But then I got to pay for his return back to Perth.
Oh, snap.
He doesn't come. There's no taxi service in Meeker, mate. It's a little
You
one
got
horse
to pay
town.
his return trip, and that's
Yeah.
another. So you're paying double
Well,
the fare.
There's another like 120 odd litres or something, or even more in fuel. So, and I've already got my plane booked, which I had before I left. So, yeah, I would have lost that too, but I've got it. It is what it is.
It is what it is, and now you got a heck of a story to tell everybody.
That's
Yeah,
right.
there.
You know?
14
Yeah,
days
right
of lockdown, twiddling my thumbs, watching YouTube 24 hours a day.
Well, that's what Rick was,
With no beer.
Rick was saying this morning. You can only watch so much YouTube.
You should be
Hey,
vlogging.
There's lots of shows on here, mate.
Write a book. You can write a book and get your money back.
Yep.
Ah.
Chris says, Steve, write a book. You could get your money back.
Yeah.
Everybody
The
seems to
days
be
of
doing
the
that today too.
Days of the Australian empty suit bastards.
But
Yeah.
Chris, there's probably like 2,000 more that are doing the same thing.
Yep.
Oh my God. This shit just, man, this shit just, oh man, it says my head blown up out of the top of my head.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I don't get into the discussions with anybody about it.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
try to
just gotta
stay
let
out
it
of
go.
it, but Mika Steve's a good man. It's
Yeah.
just,
I hate to see him happen to him. Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
As I said, I took the chance. It didn't work, so I'll pay the consequences.
But you know what?
So-
At least you're taking it in stride, Steve. Some people be cursing and freaking out. And,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Oh no, I'm pretty patient when it sort of comes to shit, mate. 60 years of doing it, you know, fucking,
Yeah.
you know, being in the
You only
army,
put up
being
with
a
the crap
truck
for so
driver.
long.
Like Chris, I was 40-year truck driver, so you got to have patience to do that fucking job. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Paul.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so. You know,
Anybody who's
10
crazy
years,
enough-
11 years in the army.
Anybody who's crazy enough to drive a transport through the outback, yeah, jeepers.
All around Australia, mate. All around Australia.
Oh, I watch all kinds of shows about Australia, and I watch the outback and all the gold hunting and all the opal hunting and all that. It's crazy.
Yeah, well,
know,
up near
Canada-
America, it's sort of like that opal stuff there, you know, miles of nothing, and we go detecting out in the bush, and we just got to
But
know where
only-
we are at all times, sort of thing. So,
Well, the only good thing about this is that Tim Jackson was out, I guess, trying to baptize everybody in the water with his picture. So I don't know what the hell he was doing. Or
He
trying to
said
walk
he-
on water.
he said he was trying to fish, but there was no fish. Oh, okay,
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
I think he was using it. He was just using an excuse to dip his pole in the water.
Yeah, the big pole.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Oh, I gotta love it. Yeah. No,
Well,
it's
I'm
good
glad
fun.
you're doing well, buddy. I'm glad you're doing
Oh,
well.
all right, mate. As I said, you know, I've got a hell of a lot of patience. People have said that over the years. How do you do that? I go, water off a duck's back. Just let go with the flow.
Yep.
Don't let it get to you. You know? That's
So,
it.
Chris, you got a long haul today or a short one?
This is about 2 hours. I'm almost here now.
Ah,
Let's see here. I got another 30 minutes yet.
and then back again, and then another
This is it
trip.
that I know of. No, this is it.
This is it. Whoa.
Unless I got to take a load that I had the other day up to Chambersburg, which is only 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
on that,
That looks almost like flying weather there.
that's not bad. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be crazy again, rain. So, who knows?
Well, that's great. Well, Rick's got his dilemma is get himself some new wheels because he's got a 6-month plus job coming where he's going to be driving a lot. So,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, all the vehicles I have way over 300,000 kilometers on them, and one of them's almost 500,000. So
Well, take a look at the stuff up here.
Yeah. You can
No, I
only
had a good-
manage them up so much.
well, that's the thing, Chris, and I'm kind of getting tired of working on them on the side of the road, right?
Exactly right.
But the
Just
dealership
something
doesn't even
nice
have a
is,
truck for me.
Huh?
The dealership doesn't even have a truck for me because I wanted one with an 8-foot box, and everybody else buys these 6-foot box, 5-foot box,
but-
short box.
Yeah, because they don't do nothing with them. They just
Yeah.
You
Grocery
might be able to
getters.
find one of
style and
those up here,
profile. Yep.
because people like the friggin' big vehicles up here in Elliott.
Yeah, there isn't one in Ontario. The truck that I want, the Silverado that I want with an 8-foot box and 4 doors, there isn't one
Oh,
in Ontario
damn.
for sale.
Crazy.
There's a 2-wheel drive one, but I don't want 2-wheel drive.
Wow, that do you no good.
It ended up being stuck all winter.
Yep.
So I don't know. I might have to put the insurance back on my motorcycle and drive it till it gets cold. I don't know.
I used to drive my Harley all winter back in the day.
Yeah, 1 year, Chris, I did drive it every month, but we get so much snow. The roads, you got to
Oh
wait a couple.
yeah.
Wait
yeah.
2 weeks. The roads clean up.
Hey,
There
but
was one
Chris,
year we didn't have.
we were built tough, Chris, not like these younger generations, you know.
Yeah, old, hey, we're old. We're the old metal Tonka trucks, buddy. We ain't no plastic shit.
That's it, mate.
You know what I mean?
That's it, mate.
When they made the Tonka trucks back in the day, they were solid like you boys
Oh
for sure.
man,
Yeah, we
That's
didn't
what
we didn't have air ride seats or anything. It was just a metal frame with a bit of sponge on it. You bounce it now. I wonder your back's stuffed.
Yeah, I took a look a couple of days at the Sturgis bike rally, and some of those bikes are just, oh my God, they you could buy a house for what they've got in those bikes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
Paul, my dad has like a $50,000 Harley and lives in a motel. I kid you not. Like, kid
Hey.
you not.
They will take that Harley for anything else, buddy.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's the life he's always lived, right? So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
you know, he'd jump on that thing and drive across Canada and sleep in a freaking tent all the time. He doesn't care.
Wow.
But he's
Harley
retired
lives at
and
home.
Oh,
whatever.
To each their own, you know?
That's it. That's it.
That's what makes them happy. That's what makes them happy. But I just, in my mind, I just shake my head when I see, I saw some three-wheelers there that looked like they should be in a motorcycle car show.
Oh yeah, funky
Yeah.
looking stuff.
Yeah, but they don't ride them there. They put them in a trailer, take them there, run around Sturgis streets, and then put it back in the trailer. And
Yeah.
goes home and sits in the shed for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
We call those trailer queens.
yeah.
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 If you don't ride it, it ain't worth having it.
Yep.
But they are nice. It's good, nice bikes. So.
I remember I had a 96 Impala SS. They only come out like 3 years.
Yeah, they're a quick car for a 4-door.
Yeah, it was an Impala, man. That I had a black one.
That's
I
actually
had
that's
that thing for
that's what my dad drives, a burgundy one.
10 years, and I only had 3,000 miles on it.
Wow.
I had to get rid of it when Mason was born with all his medical shit, so I ended up selling it.
Right.
But yeah.
Did you ever
3,000 miles.
did you ever ride bike in the force, Chris, or no?
Yeah.
Did
Yep.
you? Oh, nice.
Yep.
I've always thought about buying a used one because they always sell them cheap at the auction, right?
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong on one now because they're always
Oh, they're
maintained.
That's right. They're so reliable, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's the same as ex-army vehicles and that too, Rick. Get them cheap as, and they're looked after. I mean, they copper bashing, but they're always serviced, they're always repaired and that sort of thing. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, the first car that I ever had, Steve, was actually a old police car, a Crown Victoria.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
my
I picked it
cruiser
up.
went in every 3 weeks, no matter what.
Good
Yep.
morning, Hugh Asgard.
Good
Hello,
morning,
boys.
Hugh.
Hey, Hugh.
You're Hugh.
What's up?
Hey Hugh.
How do
How
you do,
do
Mr.
you
Action
do?
Jackson?
I'll be back in a minute. Defective coffee cup.
What'd he say?
Right, yeah.
That's his intro.
I trump your coffee cup, Neil. Whoa! What's up, Rick?
I equal your coffee cup.
Rick knows what's up.
That's it.
Hey,
Yeah, but I got to go
Chris.
home tonight or tomorrow morning there, Hugh, so I won't have any more Timmys for a while.
Chris, they're all showing their Timmy's coffee cups.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yep, Tim Hortons.
How we roll. You know what I'm saying? It's how we roll. Timmy's.
Well, this is my blue one, so
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
I got a white one. I put my Kona in it. Tastes just as good.
my cup will stay hotter than your cup.
I got one of them in Mika.
Are you back in get some more coffee?
Well, what cracks me up is I see guys with those thermos coffee cup things. They're almost as big as they are. You know, you put like.
All the ones
Oh,
like
yeah.
gallon jugs.
I got
Yeah.
a big 32 ounce at home. If I've got to drive from Mika to Gero, which is like 600 Ks, you know, 3/4 of the way there, it's still nice and warm, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got a coffee cup that's so big I can't even drink all the coffee in it. Neil gave me the freaking thing. Is like it's huge. It's like that big around. It's like 3 thermoses in one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I fill it up halfway because I
You're
can't drink the
welcome.
whole thing. It's huge, Neil. It's crazy. Like
Neil,
Well, I
says
take it-
Neil says you're welcome. Look at there. Look at there. There's
it's
That's a
bigger
keg.
than that thing, man. It's like twice the size of that.
It's the same size as this one.
Is it
It's a
really?
keg.
Yep.
It seems bigger, but I mean, you know,
It's 53 ounces.
Jeez.
yeah, it fits. I'm pretty sure 2 large coffees or something.
well,
It's a lot. of coffee.
poor Chris
It
would
fits a
have no
full pot.
place. Chris, you wouldn't have any place in the cab for that sucker.
I don't need that. This is one cup right here. In the morning, I get on my what's that damn thing? Keurig.
Yeah.
I put my cup underneath for that. Get my whatever goes in the cup. That's what I use, and it'll last me all. This cup here lasts me just about all till about after lunch.
Well, there's 2 kinds of coffee drinkers. I've never been a coffee drinker, but the 2 kinds in my mind, there's the sippers and there's the drinkers.
Yeah, I'm a sipper. I'm a sipper. Sipper, tipper. This fucking traffic, man. Shit.
Holy shit. 150 notifications in the meme group I'm in. Wow.
Wow.
Crazy. I was the meme king for a few weeks in a row, but I've been kind of slacking off. It's one of those little dark humor groups on Facebook. A little edgy. That's where I've been getting all the memes that I've been spamming the chat with on the drone hub there.
Yeah.
Been trying to keep myself down.
Uh,
So what's everybody up to, except for obviously we know what Steve and Jackson are doing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
not much.
That's it.
Sitting here wishing we could do
Just
something
another
else.
day.
Now it's winter there, right, Steve?
Yeah. Oh, this is the last month. We got a few more days when we're in the spring. So
You guys get snow?
only in the highlands, like on the eastern coast.
Okay.
Yep. It did snow here earlier in the couple of months ago here in Perth, but that was in some of the high hill areas. But that's a rarity. It's just one.
So you're in. Not only are you in a lockdown, it's not like you can go out and lounge by the pool.
Nope, not allowed out of the door. I have the boys in blue coming around, ringing me up every morning. They actually come to the hotel at the front desk and ring the phone in the room to see if I'm still here.
So they're checking.
Really? Holy I didn't realize that.
That's how serious these guys are about it over here. They do not want Delta variant in West Australia, which is fair enough too. I don't mind doing it if I've got it. But my first test when I got off the plane, midnight. Well, it was midnight last Friday by the time I got tested. 8 hours later, I got the results back. I was negative, but I've got to go next Wednesday for the second test. Make sure I still haven't got it, and then 2 days later I can go home, sort of thing. So,
Right.
You haven't had any connection with anybody. How the hell would you have gotten it while you're in the hotel away from everybody?
He was on a plane.
I was in a lockdown area that could have had it.
Yeah, but
Well,
you've been tested
they
since you got home.
locked down the area because somebody did go through there with the Delta variant, and they don't know who sort of picked it up by walking past them or talking to them, that sort of stuff. So yeah, they're serious about it here. Like, look at New South Wales, the whole state's closed down, and it will be for another 28 days or something. They had 611 cases. Like, that's not much to you guys because the size of your population, but over here, that's huge. That's huge in one
600
day.
cases, Steve. I live in a town that has 50 people.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, the population of your states and that, and
Yeah,
your
yeah,
country,
Yeah.
it's huge compared to what we got. What 29 mil, I think, all up in our big
I don't
country.
know.
So,
I don't know what Canada has, but I know the States is like way crazy more.
oh, that's right. You're in Canada, so I was thinking of the states. Yeah,
Yeah,
But,
we're
um,
about 30
yeah.
million too. We're about the same size as Australia, I think.
yeah. But
Yeah,
they
like, I have
definitely
to-
don't want it here in this state.
Yeah. I have to drive like 5-10 minutes till I even get past the second neighbor's house, right? Like, it's pretty sparse up there.
It got to the stage where the premier here, on what was it, last weekend, just as I was flying out, he put a statement out saying after Tuesday, which was a couple of days ago, to get back into West Australia, you had to have both shots. That's how, to fly back into your home state if you're out. So,
And Phantom
Yeah.
Hodges is
I
at
got my
Timmy's.
little action camera all packaged up and ready to send to Hong Kong for repair.
Oh,
I found out what happened to it.
You gotta send it all the way to Hong Kong to get it fixed to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Holy.
Well, they don't know.
Going back to China, son.
now are they paying for that, or are you paying?
Oh, no. Nope.
Oh, if they're paying for it, that's cool. Yeah, do it.
No, you get a 30-day warranty. That's it, boys. But no, I bought, so this action camera gets powered by these little tiny cables, and I bought a cable to attach to my LiPo. The cable was wired backwards. All of them. I bought like 5 of them. They're all wired backwards. And I didn't think to check that a cable that I bought that was wired would be manufactured backwards.
Wrong. Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily wrong. It just happens to be that this particular cable type, you can put the pins anywhere you want. Anyway, that's what happened. So it was wired backwards, just freaking
Right.
melted the ground pin. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off and switch back to the phone here. So let the young lad have the computer. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, Rick.
G'day, Paul Hodges. How are you?
What are you guys up to today? Any excitement?
Paul's on the road.
Okay.
He got his first sign up now. It's Timmy's, and then he's got to drive to London and do an aerial.
Oh, nice. There you go. Woo.
I think his timeline is he wants to be in London to do the aerial around 10 o'clock. And the interesting thing is this aerial he's doing, he did a sign at the house and he did an aerial before, but now because of some issue with the built-in the ground pool, it's a multi-million-dollar property.
Okay.
In the ground pool, the attorney wants now more detailed photos of the area around the pool.
Okay, that's weird.
So what the heck? He's getting paid. So
Yeah. Come see Uncle Paul. Come on.
how's little Annabelle?
Annabelle, skits.
Annabelle, you want a cookie? I guess she's eating her breakfast. She doesn't
So
want it.
how happy was she to see you when you got back home, Hugh?
Very, very happy. Happy little cat.
Stuck to you like glue, I'll bet.
Yeah. But my son was here and he plays with her a lot, so at least she
Yeah.
had some company. So my wife's gone half the week, so if my son wasn't here, she would have been all alone for 3 days.
Ooh,
There she is. Hi.
there's Annabelle.
Want a cookie? So are you thinking about another cat, Neil?
Not yet.
Not yet? Yeah.
Pets are expensive.
Yeah, they can be. To take care of them anyway, yeah.
Oh, I still owe quite a bit on this computer. I spent quite a bit to have Bandit cremated because we didn't have any way to dispose of her ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just throw her in a dumpster. Like that's just wrong.
Yeah, especially a pet like that.
Oh yeah, we've had her for almost 15 years.
Yeah,
and
I feel bad when I scrape a squirrel up off the pavement out front, put it in its own little plastic bag, and
Swing.
But
low.
we sent her off to get properly cremated. Just one of the group cremations, basic thing. Friggin', that's still over $100.
yeah, all of mine I ended up having them cremated because there for a while I was rescuing Dalmatians and I was always end up with the older ones. Nobody wanted it. Everybody wants a puppy,
Yeah.
Barrier.
And so on my armoire in my bedroom, here's all these little bags of their ashes.
It
lined up.
would have cost us $350
Yep,
to have the ashes returned.
yep,
And
yep,
it's like, well, we can't go that crazy.
yeah. Yeah, I think it was between $300 and $400 for each one, and they come in their own individual little bag. And yeah. And what I did was then I took their collar and put it around the bag.
Well, we still had a cat toy from my cat Tigger that I had for 16 years. And Bandit was always playing with that ball. So we kept that, put Bandit's collar around that and some of her hair inside it, that type of thing.
Yeah. Hey, David, good morning or good afternoon in your case, right?
Yeah. Hi, Paul. Hi, Neil.
David.
Steve. Hugh.
Hang on,
Chris.
What's up, bud?
Kim.
Neil, did your cat like it if you chewed on her ears?
Sometimes, like some cats like their ears rubbed.
I can't picture David chewing on his cat's ear at all.
Oh, you come and get your ears chewed on. She's not coming.
She's probably
She's,
looking at you like, what the hell?
She might be chewing on mine tomorrow. She doesn't even like getting picked up. She's getting bad-tempered in her old age. But tomorrow she has to get picked up. She's going in, Desmond.
Oh, she's going for a ride.
Uh-huh. She loves it. She just doesn't like the being picked up to be put in. But she takes so long if you try and entice her in. It's, So she'll be picked up, put in. She'll moan like buggery, scratch like hell. And then as soon as she's in, she'll settle down, get on the bed and go to sleep.
Well,
It's a routine.
I watched Black Blood or whatever it was last night, David.
The Outpost.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed kind of low budget. It felt like a Xena Warrior Princess or something to me. I don't know.
I don't know how many you watched, but I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't. The main character doesn't always get her own way. Put it this way.
Yeah.
And there's more main characters come in, and
Well, I'll have to give it another shot.
it's worth giving it a go. I mean, I'm waiting. The next episode is out sometime today, late today, my time. Obviously, it's American time, and I can't get my hands on it at the moment. And I'm hoping it comes out before I go away, so I don't have to wait for 2 episodes when I get back.
Fire stick, my friend. You should get a Fire Stick and not, side.
I do it via the Kodi software.
Oh, same.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a Fire Stick on holiday with me, the same as we don't have a telly in the van and that kind of thing. We just don't watch it.
You're out there looking at nature, right?
Yep. Our saying is, if we don't like what's on the telly, we move. And the telly is the big side window on the van.
Exactly. Oh my. Check this out. This just appeared in my YouTube feed. Look at that little thing.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Shazam.
Well, how
The capacitor's powering the motor.
Yeah, but
Tiny motor.
How would you control it?
How do you control it? What's the control surfaces? Where's the?
There are none, are there?
No.
But aren't they
It's just
little
a
things
motor.
that's like the leg's supposed to plug into something, but look at
A
him.
motor, battery, and that's
Channel.
it.
You just put a battery, put a positive on one and negative on the other. It'll charge the capacitor up quite quickly,
Yeah.
and then it'll take off.
Pretty cute, eh?
Damn.
Just thought you drone enthusiasts might enjoy that.
What?
It's a similar principle. The audio enthusiasts go for those 1 farad capacitors in line with their bass across their bass speakers.
But just
Basically, you're building up the charge in the capacitor, and it's discharging during the the opposite cycle. So you get a little boost in the audio.
Okay, I gotcha.
They're lovely things, 1 farad capacitors.
Yeah, they're.
I wouldn't say for playing with your friends, but if you've got somebody you don't like, you can give them a good belt.
Some of the ones we used to test in the lab at Nortel were like coffee cans.
Yeah. I've often wondered about the possibility of strapping one across a battery on the motorhome on Desmond, just as a when you get large current items coming in like the pumps and things like that, just as a reservoir. But I've never got around to actually doing it. It's the wiring's all up to spec, so there's no real benefit from doing it.
Yeah, Kim put down that's the next DJI.
That's the Super Mini SE.
Yeah. Mini.
Now you're sounding like Tweaky off the Buck Rogers. Mini. You heard it too. I saw you. Mini.
Bitty.
I once
That's
went
all,
to
Mark.
see. I went to see the film in the base cinema at RF Kinloss.
Yeah.
Buck Rogers and the
Despite
Chinese.
taping down the fucking power button on my power bar, she still managed to reset my computer just now. Fuck.
Oh dear, poor Annabelle. But I say, I saw I went to see the pictures, and the adults were all having a laugh as well as the kids. And you could hear the kids coming out afterwards, 8, 9, 10-year-olds saying, wasn't it good that mum and dad and all their friends were having a good laugh as well? Because the whole film's written on 2 levels. It's written to be funny for the kids and a good movie, but there's so much adult humor in it.
Yeah.
Buck Rogers.
There's a few movies like that.
Is there a new one, or are you talking about?
No, this is the original.
Like the late 70s, 78, 79 sort of thing?
Ooh, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I thought it was the early, or
Possibly
a little
early
bit
80s. I'd have to go and look to see it.
Oh yeah, I love that show. What was that? Erin Gray. She played Wilma Deering. I had such a thing for her as an adolescent. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, it was the movie rather than the TV show.
But it was a precursor to the TV show, wasn't it?
79 it came out, so
Okay, right after Star Wars. Couple of
so
years.
almost about the same time as the TV series.
Yeah.
No, early 79, March 79, and the
early. Right on, Paul
TV series.
Hodges.
The TV series was late 79.
September 79 is when the TV series launched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Gil Gerard.
yeah, it was. But as I say, was there with kids having a chortle, and so were the kids. And it was good. Coming out, hearing them saying what they were saying just made me laugh even more.
Love that little robot. I'm Buck.
And that's what started it all.
Twiggy was such a little pervert.
Oma.
And they did it cleanly. For when it was done, they did do it cleanly.
Oh yes, it was what they would call pre-watershed friendly.
Yeah.
But it was done in such a way that there was the double jokes all the time, the double entendre.
Oh yeah. Under the radar for the kids.
Yeah.
For the adults, yeah. I remember.
We definitely don't have writers like that these days.
Oh, we
Well,
do.
they don't have to be, do they? They just come right out with it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, exactly.
But it was more interesting when it had the double.
I really like new television now. I think we're in the golden age of TV. I think this is some of the best storytelling we've ever had.
Well, Hugh, you're a writer. Have you ever thought about wanting to write TV or script or movie script or any of that?
Nope.
I should imagine that's, as a writer, very, very difficult because you've got your story and the director wants to change it.
Well, a lot of writers write their own scripts. Like, for example, The Expanse. They wrote the first, I think maybe the first and second season. I think later on other people took over, but they did the screenplays initially, right?
Yeah.
But no, I hate the business of writing. That's why I stopped. Just the industry is fucking toxic. It's horrible. And I was just
Really?
I just was dealing with agents and things like that, and it just nasty.
That strikes me as weird. You would have thought it was one of the less toxic places to yeah.
Nope.
I am surprised.
It's highly competitive because everybody wants to be a writer. Everybody says, "Oh, I should write a book." There's a lot of competition.
Yeah, but these days you can just put it together yourself and publish it on Amazon if you really want to.
But getting it seen and getting it sold and making money, that is not easy. Even if they've democratized the process of getting a book online, getting it into people's hands is very difficult. It requires a lot of effort. Probably 4 hours, 5 hours a day on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, doing all kinds of stuff, right?
Hi, Rick.
David, how are you, bud?
I'm doing fine.
Welcome back, Rick.
Neil, thank you.
Not going to be able to join for too much longer there, but wanted to definitely get back in. I got
It was,
kitchen countertop for folk today.
there you go.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those Arbright chipboard or whatever, and it's just coming apart on them. So just try to help a couple out that don't have a lot of cash and make it decent for them, right?
Yeah, so there was a time when I was working with a company in the States, actually no, not in the States, in the UK, to do a game based on my books, the Star Wolves stuff. And that was an interesting process.
My ex-wife's reading one of your books right now, bud.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Well, I pointed them out to her online there. I'll ask her which one it is, but yeah. Yeah, she's big into reading, right? So I told her, hey, check this author out.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, everybody in chat. I'm sorry. I'm not a very nice analyst. I haven't said hello to anybody.
Good morning, Mike.
Is that Michael's son in there? WTF?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the American government's going to make a law that me, Mike, and Tim Jackson are not allowed to party together. Pretty sure of it.
Morning, Kim. Morning, Paul Hodges. Mike, what are you guys doing?
I got a bunch of free tea from a company called Tea Pigs. I'm not advertising them. The guy said, if you don't like him, just speak to us before you put anything out about him if you do an online review. I don't think he was very impressed with I'm hardly likely to do an online review. But at least they were free. Huh?
We'll pay you before you put it out.
We're going
I
to
think he was
use
just
you
trying to
as a
avoid-
taste tester. If you don't like it, tell us so we can change what we have in it.
Here, try this one.
Don't go bashing us online, please.
That's exactly what it was. Well, it's cost me nothing. Oh, it's costing me nothing. It's not bad tea. It's not the best I've tasted, but
Yeah, but an honest review is the best review. If it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste great, an honest review is the best.
that bag is their green tea, and it tastes fine, but it's not dried. It's the natural leaves. So
No.
you know, it's not going to have the depth that a dry tea. They dry it for a reason. So we'll see what happens with the others. I'm on their Earl Grey at the moment, and it's
So
all right.
basically, you're saying it would be like you drinking a Tim Hortons coffee instead of a regular one.
Apart from the fact I wouldn't drink a coffee, yeah, it's.
Well, if you had the Earl Grey tea from Tim Hortons, you wouldn't drink it either. It's disgusting. I like a real Earl Grey. It's not.
She drinks it all the time. That's her favorite.
Is it?
Yep. She's a real tea lover. Like, she really loves her tea.
I don't mind their orange pico, but I don't like their Earl Grey.
I've never tasted it, to be honest, myself.
No, I switch back and forth tea to coffee. It just depends.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to drink any of it, but
Well, I actually didn't drink tea at all. I was your archetypal coffee drinker, you know, stand the spoon up and it doesn't fall over. Yeah, that's strong enough. That's
That was like me all the years on the road drinking coffee while you're driving, and then after a while I got sick of coffee, so I started drinking tea, and then I got sick of tea and I went back to coffee. So
yeah. No, the doc says
I can't do both at the same time though.
he suspected that coffee might have been causing my problem, and could I stop drinking it? So I was, what can I drink then? And he was saying tea, just don't hit it as much, and preferably things like Earl Grey and green tea and things like that, chamomile, that kind of stuff. But I've actually found now that I prefer it to coffee.
Here's what Furball Kim's ordering. The LS210 FPV frame. Is that, Kim, that's the one I flew, wasn't it?
that's very, very similar to the drone that I gave Kim. Very similar.
I think I flew it, Rick. It was really good.
But that's what he's saying. He's getting another frame as the drone you gave him.
Well, he should, because I broke that frame before I gave it to him.
That's why it's broken now.
You know what it reminded me of, Rick? It reminded me of the Spark. If the Spark was an FPV drone, that's what it would probably look like. Like a freaking tank, you know?
But you got to remember that thing's like, I'm pretty sure I built that 6 years ago, right? Back then, we didn't have the experience you guys have now. Like we were still pretty green at it, right? Like you had to build something that was strong. Otherwise you were fixing it every time you flew it.
Well, all these bind and flies that I've been buying break pretty easy, so I'm looking forward to kind of making my own. Kim gave me a couple of frames to build something, so
Yeah.
getting on to that this winter.
Yeah. If I could fly them with the goggles on, I would have stayed into it, but I can watch a plane fly, right? It's just a little easier.
That's okay.
But I still love watching you guys flip them around and all that. It's entertaining. Just
I love watching it too. It's fun. It was so cool. I'd never, aside from that one time with Corey, I'd never been around other people flying drones, right? So
right. I'm surprised there's not a big group of guys in your area, Hugh. But I guess it's not that big of a city either, right?
Yeah, Brockville's
Hey,
a
sorry.
lot of old people, a lot of retired people.
Yeah. I guess there's not too many 85-year-old seniors flying FPV.
Well, that's the same with up
Get
here, right?
close.
There's one guy other than me that has a drone up here.
Hi, Eileen.
I could start something here, but I just don't have the energy. I just
Good morning, Eileen.
Even photo GPS drones like the DJIs around here. There's probably 2 of us.
Really? There was a drone up, like when I went to get coffee this morning, I could hear a drone.
Well, I think I told you guys probably 2 months ago now, I was sitting here and I had launched my Mini 2 and I had it pretty far away. And then all of a sudden I heard it and it was the Mini 2. It was definitely, a Mini or but it wasn't mine. It was somebody else flying over my house as I was flying over there.
And you spy on me, I'm spying on you.
But you're right.
Yeah.
Fair dues, as the British say. Fair dues.
Yeah, I see more drones when I'm out and about at the weekend in Desmond than I do, at home. It just seems to be in the village. There's 2 of us. There doesn't seem to be many in Elgin. I know 2 or 3. Elgin's bigger. I know 2 or 3 there, but they seem to have got them and don't fly them. So,
well, I see this place here is like 2 minutes down the road from one of the biggest colleges around, right? So there's lots of 20 to 25-year-old guys around. So they're flying pretty much every park you go on a weekend. There's somebody flying something.
Right on.
The problem is a lot of them are, they're so young. I don't want to socialize with them, right? Like,
Yeah, you old bugger. Yeah.
Exactly, right? They see the gray on the beard and they're like, oh, what's this old weirdo doing?
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I got a lot of stuff I got to get done this morning, so I'm going to let you all go. Hope you have a fantastic day.
Hey,
Have a good day, Rick.
Rick, thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Thanks for having me, Paul. Have a good day, Neil, Mickey, Steve, everybody in the chat, Hugh.
No worries. Rick, you know where I'll be. I'm not leaving.
It's a good thing you don't have a bounty on your head. They'd have been there a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, it would have been easy to get them.
Peace, mate.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Hey, good morning, Eileen. What's
how
up?
long have you got left, Steve?
Another 7 days from tomorrow.
Another se-
But then I've got another 2 days on top of that because my flight doesn't leave till Monday week.
Now, despite all my whinging about broken things, I'm happy to say that this quad is up and running, working just fine.
Repaired or as is?
Paired, new
Repaired.
receiver, microphone added. Yep.
That
running.
antenna looks as big as the drone.
Well, it's a long range, right? This is for going 3-4 kilometers.
So what is it? What is it, Hugh?
It's a 4-inch
Orange.
flywheel.
You can see something that small from 3 to 4 kilometers away.
No,
Good luck. I can't see it 100 meters. I'm having trouble looking through the screen at it.
I can't. But Neil, it's under 250 grams, so
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Mm.
In this country, you'd have to because it's got a camera on it.
I suspect in Canada someday they'll probably tighten things up a little bit, but right now it's under 250 is like the freest country in the world to fly drones right now.
I'm
I thought,
wondering in this
I thought
country,
we
it's-
still needed spotters.
Pardon me?
I thought we still needed the spotter.
If it's over 250 grams in FPV, absolutely, but
I
under
think that's
250
what
grams, it doesn't apply.
That's what I think Tim said the same as here, you know, under 250, we're right.
Yeah, I have no idea about the Australian.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
This country
said
got
that.
its knickers in a twist about privacy, so it's got a camera on it. It's got to be
Yeah,
registered.
yeah.
I can see us registering these soon.
Phones, yeah. I'm surprised they're not already.
Everybody's got a bloody phone. What do you mean? Come on,
Exactly.
man. Crazy.
These are far better for breaking privacy than drones.
Damn straight they are.
You can get a lot closer, just right up their face and look. Oh, I'm talking on my phone with the camera going, yeah. Yeah.
I'm amazed at the quality. This thing does 4K. I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful footage.
Yeah.
The only thing is you don't get that depth of field with the nice lenses.
Yeah. Hello. Paul's doing a bit of research. What are you buying now, Paul?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find this battery.
Oh. Batteries.
Well, long story short, at 2:00 a.m. this or 11 p.m. last night, I did a return for this camera I just got.
What? How come?
I can't find any additional batteries anywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks.
And so I'm thinking, you know, us being drone people and everything, we go through batteries like left and right.
Yep.
And you always want to have a spare or two. And I've checked every place I could. I even called it yesterday and was on the phone with Amazon customer service for a half an hour, and they looked and looked and looked, and they couldn't find any batteries for it. And come to find out the camera, while it's a great camera for the price, you know, $260 US delivered. And it does everything I want it to do.
Except come with extra batteries.
Extra batteries. So I said to the gal, very nice gal, and she searched and searched and searched and researched. And, I said, that's like buying a car, and when the battery doesn't work anymore, you throw the car away. Because it's a specific size.
Yep.
And a specific orientation for the leads.
Yep.
And I said, now, if I was one of those kind of guys, I said, what I would do is, what I could do, and I won't do, I said to her, I said, because I don't believe it being dishonest, I could order another one, get it, take the battery out of it, and return it and say, hey, it didn't come with a battery. But that's not right either.
Well, you are a gentleman, sir. You would not do such a deceitful, honest, and dishonest thing. I mean, you wouldn't buy a transmitter off Amazon and put your broken one in and return it.
Right.
You wouldn't do that.
Just strange that it comes out saying if it was a one-off sort of thing, they usually self-sealed batteries. You can't get them out. But I mean, if you can get it out, there must be a replacement of some sort.
Yeah, and it on the bottom, it's got, you guys can't read it, but it tells you exactly what it, not the manufacturer, but it's got its own little codes and those kind of things. And on the back of it, all it says is Lion battery pack.
AZ, what's up, buddy? David, how you doing, man?
Hey, AZ.
Hey, AC.
Dave just put a link up there for you, Paul.
Who has what?
Dave, AZ Drone just put a link up there for you about batteries.
Let me take a look. And that's the camera, and it's got 2 batteries with it.
Yeah.
But if you go down, usually you can add different things. There's no link for a battery. And we all know, having had drones and whatever, that we cannot just stick any battery on there.
No.
Because they're all a little bit different. They all have a little different connection. They all
Morning, Leonard.
But thanks for the link, but it just in my case is a no-go.
Hi, JSK.
Yeah, I wonder how much I'm going to pay for this camera repair.
Huh. Probably more than what the cameras are worth.
But you know, I don't think there's very little damage, if anything, to it. I think that pin acted like a fusible link and just melted. And
Hopefully,
nothing
anyway.
else on the board. I took the back off, and nothing else on the board is dark or black or anything, right?
Right.
You know, you would think that they would have a fuse or something.
They had that pin.
Well, I wonder if that's it, eh, David?
I doubt it. I doubt it very much. But
Morning, Roger.
hi, Roger.
Good morning.
Hey, Roger.
Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm going to be in and out there quite a bit because I'm cooking something on the stove there.
Oh,
so.
good. What are we having, Roger? What's for lunch?
Hi, hey, Steve, how you doing there in the motel?
Yeah, I'm plodding on, mate. It's all good.
I don't see any scratch marks on the walls yet, so you're doing pretty good.
No. There's not even, you can't even open the windows now to put the drone outside and take off or something, you know. But it's a little bit too small to fly a drone around, isn't he? I've got it in my bag.
Well, Roger, the infuriating part is that Steve said that the motel is costing him $3,000.
Yep.
And plus food and whatever else he does.
Are you freaking kidding me?
180 a night, mate, or a day. And I've got to be here for 14 days, and plus because my flight doesn't fly out until 2 days later, an extra 2 nights. So,
Yeah.
Christ.
I'll bring it back. And Paul, by the way, I am cooking spare ribs, rib sauce for my son.
Oh,
send some over, Rog. Send some over. I'm starving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh, isn't that crazy? That's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I think Hugh's off to Rogers for some spare ribs.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is back.
So I haven't ordered anything out of the restaurant here yet because the prices are a little bit pricey. So what I've done was went on to Woolworths online and ordered like heaps of fruit and drinks and bread and ham and cheese and sort of stuff like that. The soups, cup of soups and noodles. Yeah.
Well, all I can say is I hope you had a good vacation at Tim's.
Yeah, it's worth it, I think. It's gone from a 10-day holiday to like well over a month holiday now.
Shit, man.
Well, a month, it'll be 4 weeks, yeah. But I need a rest when I went over there. It's just because of the lockdown that went on while I was there is what stuffed me up.
Yeah.
Getting back into West Australia. So, but yeah, I need a rest. I took a chance. Deal with it. Get over it. Build a bridge. And away we go again.
You're man enough to admit it and not whinge about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is what it is, mate.
It is what it is, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Life goes on.
Yep.
Yep. But I did have a good time. It was good fun.
Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah, you guys are well suited. You're good companions for each other.
Yeah, good to have the
Like AZ says, you're never gonna forget Tim's birthday party.
No. There was a few of us there, but yeah, it was good. Ari was there. Oh, God, you guys know Ari. Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
I've known Ari for years.
Don't tell anyone he snuck up. But
the sauce is done.
I'll tell you what, Ari, he is one of the smartest men I know.
Oh yeah, he went into hospital yesterday to get his throat fixed up.
He messaged me the day.
Yeah, I had a chat with him on Messenger yesterday. Quick one, sort of half away.
Sorry, guys. Who went in the hospital?
Ari.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had a quick chat with him on Messenger yesterday when he woke up, sort of thing.
Oh, good.
So
he's okay. He came out of it?
Hey?
He came out of it okay?
Yeah, well, he doesn't know whether he can talk. He was in there a bit longer than they thought he was going to be in there. So, yeah, he hasn't said much more than that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I don't like to dig in there, sort of thing. You know,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not-
I understand.
I just glad he's out of it, and hope he gets better over it. You know, sort of thing. So
Oh shit, where does that go?
yeah, no, he's a perfect gentleman. Oh, he's a lot taller than me and a bit bigger, and he's one of those gentle giants, you know, sort of.
Yeah.
Nice, really nice bloke, and
He is-
he can
he is.
play guitar and sing. That
Yeah,
was,
and
All nice,
Yeah.
plays guitar and sings.
yeah, mate.
I hate him.
He's an
I hate
amazing
him.
man. Oh, yeah, hey, don't we all? I can't play guitar. And I definitely can't fucking sing.
Hey, David.
So he's got all the
Hey, Roger.
talent.
Oh, no, he's a genuine good bloke. He really is. Yeah. Gentleman, an absolute gentleman.
What's that,
Hey,
Roger?
Mike. Yeah, I just want to show you a couple of pictures I took this morning for my landlord.
Okay.
And David, I caught you in time before you leave for your vacation.
Uh-huh.
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 Okay, hold on. No. Now, do you see the big picture or just see the?
See the little pictures.
The little ones.
Okay, hold on. I'll have to start this over.
And then just use your right arrow, I think.
Yeah. Share screen. Yeah, it's very rare. I share pictures.
Hey, Roger, David was
Hi,
sharing,
JD.
what David
Hi, JD.
shared with us today is he's not looking forward to wrangling the cat into Desmond.
Okay. Okay, so see, that's what they're doing. They're drilling on his property
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
oh wow. Okay.
Uh,
And what are they looking for, Rog?
water, because
Water?
they're building a commercial area there, so they got to find a lot of water.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is you see that little like ravine here, that little patch there?
Yeah.
There used to be water there before, and now the government's trying to say, well, you got to build 25 feet away from that, but there's no water at all there. It makes many years.
There's probably a big water table under there if there was water there originally.
Yeah. No, there haven't been any water in the middle there for
Yeah,
over 4 or
what
5
I'm
years.
saying is where there was rivers, there's
Under
usually
the surface,
water
maybe?
tables
Yeah.
underneath the surface.
Yeah.
We get a lot of that over here in Australia, like
Yeah.
out in the desert. You know, nothing there, but you go down far enough, water will start popping up in the old riverbeds.
So
The water's still there.
Yeah, so the inspectors are going today for that there, but they're drilling a well there. Then after that, they're gonna go to his house and drill another well there. Because he's taking all his water out of my well here.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's his house.
Privileges.
Yeah. But it's gotten to a point there, he's always using the water to fill up his trout basins, and I end up sometimes
Sometimes he
no water at
forgets.
the house.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So that's a pretty big area where they're gonna build.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mike's interested. Look, commercial property, like a
Yeah.
shop for sale.
Yeah.
So he's gonna build it and then lease it? Is that what he's gonna do?
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
making it
yeah,
big
yeah.
enough for have a restaurant in it, gas station if they want to put gas station, or and a grocery store, a little grocery store. Because here we got none of that here. And he's right beside the 55 auto route, so you get up to 55 auto route, you can get gas right away right there, you know.
Yeah.
They might put a Tim Hortons up next to it, Rog.
There's not enough population here for Tim Hortons.
Well, passerbys dropping in all the time.
Yeah.
Roger, at one point we had friggin' 3 Tim Hortons in this town.
Yeah, well, they won't open a Tim Hortons here. Not enough population. So I know in Drummondville, there's what, 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them, but they got 80,000 people there. Here we only got 1,600.
Wow.
Oh, good day, JSK. Didn't see you there.
And there's already two Tim Hortons on the side of the 55 here. So. Oh, besides, like I said, I'm gonna be in and out there. I gotta go check that again. I know I finished cooking, but I gotta still stir it there.
So Paul, did you see the AZ drone asked you for the part number for the battery?
No, I did not. The part number. I got a model number, AZ, but I don't have, I got a model number is NPX 108, NPX 108. But it says on the bottom, it's got all the little things, but it says capital ROHS.
Okay.
And that's,
Really, Mike? Yeah, I know it's a franchise. I know you can open your own franchise, but nobody will want to open it. Not enough population.
and it's got 5 pins on this end right here where it slides in. .7 volt.
Yeah, that sounds like a standard voltage, and all they do is change the package around for different cameras. I mean, I've got the Panasonic and the JVC. They look identical, and so do the batteries, but they've got different pins on them. So I've got to keep them marked because they won't, you know, they won't go in this in each camera. NPX, I think it was, Mike, NPX 108,
And
which goes,
NPX.
which goes to a great big 12-volt battery. Well, not great big, but
JD said, if you build it, they will come, Roger.
Even I wouldn't even open a Tim Hortons right now. They can't even find employees now, so.
Yeah.
Well, you got Kim and yourself, 2 lovely hosts.
Yeah, right.
You can start cooking your ribs there as well. Bacon.
We have the Tim Hortons closed down in this town again. They're
Wow.
redoing the driveway.
Like I said, here at noon, they close the front door. They just keep the drive-through open.
Hey, Mark, how you going?
Hey, Centroid.
Morning,
Mark.
Centroid.
Good morning, Mark.
What are you fixing now, Hugh?
The phone freaking.
I got that now. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, drones. Yeah.
Oh, what else would it be, Steve?
Could have been a controller. You know, or
Oh, yeah,
goggles.
I guess.
To put this bloody, I forgot to put the battery strap in, and to put the bloody thing in, it goes between 2 layers of the frame. I got to take the whole bottom. I had to take it all off. Now I'm trying to put it back together.
Yeah, Mark, all good, mate. Yeah, they're gonna have like 7 days of quarantine and 2 days before I fly out after that. So no, it's all good. I knew the risk. So yeah, it's all good.
That's right. I am not mechanically competent. I'll tell you that.
How's the weather looking for your donder?
I think you're doing a lot better than I am, Hugh.
I don't know.
Hey, JD, how you doing?
I don't know, Neil. I've not looked.
Also, there's on the bottom of the battery, it says standard capital G, capital B dash 31241 dash 2014.
I thought you would have had that wrapped up and sent back.
I did at 2 o'clock this morning, though. I got up and I took it back out again.
Oh, my God.
He wants to keep it, Rog. He's just he's looking for batteries. He's trying to get a battery.
Here's my theory is this. What the hell can you buy for 240 US?
Yeah, but you don't have stabilization mode on it, Paul.
No, but for a tripod or for individual or whatever, you know, it works perfect.
240 US. A good time in Montreal on the main street.
Oh, hell yeah. Whoa. I can always tell you guys, Montreal, best strip joints in the world.
And they take Walmart coupons as well.
They love you.
And probably Canadian Tire money too.
Yeah.
$200+ gets you
Chris
an
Jackson.
awful lot of Tim Hortons.
Hey, Roger.
Hi, Chris.
I done really, I got them good today, ball. I got them good today. I done pissed them all off today, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mike just said he found it. It's a discontinued battery.
I done dropped this. I dropped that whole load in the street. Every bit of it.
So in essence, that's the reason I was going to return it, Mike, is because the camera might be a great camera, but if you'd have to power it strictly. Well, now that's another thought.
Good morning,
Because you can
still playing with Stan.
I can run it with regular power through the USB.
You still talking about that camera?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be talking about that camera when it goes back.
Put it in the box. Send it back.
I like it.
I like ass, but I don't get it all the time.
Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. I should box it back up. I mean, I've got all the information. All I got to do is take and drop it off at the UPS store.
Yeah. Listen to the council here.
Let's say
Exchange it for another one, Paul.
The Council of Not So Wise Men.
Well, the thing of it is, I can buy a similar model with the name brand for $3,000.
Oh,
There you go. Buy that one. Buy that one. You'll be happy.
You mean to say I could have bought
I
a
can-
camera
I
instead
can-
of staying here?
I can buy a very used one for $1,000.
There you go. Look, buy that one then. Buy both.
Well, you already took the sale out of my win. I was trying to be professional. Now I can't even be professional no more.
Yeah. Well, you know, Chris, if you want it, I'll sell it to you.
Hey, don't be no good. You can't get no batteries for it.
Right?
I mean, the battery's new. It works good, but in the long run, what do you do then?
I don't know. I don't think you want to see that come through your window.
No, I do not, sir.
I'm just playing with you, buddy.
I know.
Oh my!
You can imagine it. Chris
did you
pulling
go
up
on-
under the bridge there in his truck, and then all of a sudden you see his camera coming at the camera.
Yeah, but Paul, did you go on Amazon and ask on the site itself and go in where
my.
the reviews have been done on or something and ask them where you can get an extra battery?
Yeah, and some guy gave a search on a certain numbers,
Yeah.
and I put those numbers in. It says not found.
Okay. That's weird.
And I was on with the Amazon customer service for a half an hour yesterday, and she searched and she checked and she did everything else.
Yep.
And she says, well, maybe you could find one somewhere else.
No, return to sender. Return to sender.
Because this model, although you and I both know Amazon didn't make it, this is an Amazon product.
Yep.
Do you
So
have a
whoever
battery
the buyer
warehouse?
was should have been smart enough to buy extra batteries to
Batteries,
sell
yeah.
those separately.
Do you have a battery warehouse up here?
No.
Yeah, we got one down here.
Well, Mike says that he, in his research, it says found it. It's a discontinued battery.
Oh, must be a problem. There you go.
A lot of companies have gone belly up over the years.
Yeah, yeah.
And see, the sad part of it is the housing and the pins are a certain, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Isn't there another way that you could like put another battery connected to that battery and have plugs so you can? I know it's a pain in the ass, but I mean,
I'd probably switch it out and put a lipo in it. You know what I mean?
That's what this is.
A
No,
lipo.
lithium ion, not a lipo.
Yeah,
Lithium ion.
Not like
yeah, but I could probably switch it to a lipo.
Well, I found a battery, but it doesn't give me any information as far as, and there's no contact. This is Camera Pro Power.
Right.
They're out of California. It says they have them in stock, and right now they're selling them at 63% off.
Hey, just for fun, Paul, put in the link where you bought the camera. Let me see if I can find a battery, just for fun.
Okay.
Morning, Centroid. What's up, buddy? Flying with Stan. How you doing, man?
hey, Chris.
What's up, brother? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Chris, Mike said that's where he found the battery in the battery warehouse. It says discontinued there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you can probably, because like my one transmitter had a like the AA batteries and stuff, and we switched it out and put a lipo in it.
What you could also do, Paul, I'm assuming there's probably an external power plug on that camera. You could get one of those battery banks,
yeah,
and attach it
put
to
a
the
lipo.
tripod and power.
Well, yeah, that's what I kind of figured I could do.
Yep.
That's what I just said. Isn't there another
Oh, I'm
way you
sorry.
can actually put another battery into that while the battery's in there?
Yeah.
It'll last forever.
Be right back.
You put a lipo in there, that thing will last forever.
Yeah, I've got this massive battery pack that I use to power cameras and all that stuff. If it's sitting on a tripod, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be an input there somewhere, you'd think. Most
That's a
electronics
fuzz.
do have an
Three
outside
of 'em.
input.
That 3 police calls, where they going? Mm-hmm. God damn, it's hot out here.
I'm just going to go and get another cup of coffee. So I've got no
You want to, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I'd love
Yeah.
to, mate.
3 creams, please.
Ain't
There's
like
only
you
one.
go anyplace else.
I can't even stick my head out the door without a mask on. Yeah. I'd hate
Don't
to be
forget to hit the
smoking.
thumbs up.
I'd hate to be smoking because they got smoke alarms in the rooms, and I don't know
Can't
where they
smoke in the room?
smoking. No, they got smoke alarms and no smoking.
What?
Yeah.
Can you imagine being
Yeah.
locked down, no smoking?
Especially if you're a smoker.
And
Yes, but man,
and
if I
paying
was
the
a smoker,
$3,000 out of your pocket to be there.
I whip somebody's ass, buddy. I might go down, but I'm gonna go down and fight.
Oh no, I'll be asking questions of the local member up in Mika, like
Yeah.
The National Party's, whatever his name is, Vince. I'll say, hey, what can I do about this? I'm a pensioner. I'm a veteran. What, are you going to help me out or what?
That's it.
Oh man, we really got a doofus in charge now in the United States. He's a real doofus. I don't even want to say it.
That's
Hey,
Centroid.
Ghosty Floyd, how you doing?
Centroid, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Centroid's saying, damn, Top Chap, why the hell is it that the default sorry? Sorry if he didn't catch anyone's comments.
Hey girl.
I put in the private chat with the camera that I bought, and I put it in here too.
Yeah, I'm
And
trying
on
to
regular-
find a
Morning,
battery
Lewis.
model or something.
We're gonna make this a series.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
search of. There you go.
But I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. As you said, Hugh, like there must be a input for an outside battery, power.
I would think so, but I don't see anything on the website to
As
show.
long as the other battery that the battery came with is inside the camera. It should work.
Oh,
I'm gonna break down and buy me a new phone. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to.
Well, I'd send her back, Paul.
All right, good.
My Google foo is failing me this morning.
Oh, I get this coffee. Oh.
I got to get a hot chocolate and I didn't even get it yet.
Uh-oh.
You forget something, Rod?
No, I went and got the mail and I forgot to get my hot chocolate. So I'm gonna go get
okay.
that now.
I'll go get mine.
Put this battery on charge.
Don't tell me to turn that piece of shit on now.
I'll be right back to you. I'm gonna go get my hot chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Louis P, how you doing?
My cat resets the power. It turns off my USB ports, so things aren't charging, and I didn't know.
Anything for your attention, Hugh.
I'll tell you what, it's so funny. Like, I'll be on the couch for hours, and she leaves me alone. Doesn't bother me at all. As soon as I come and sit down at the computer to start working, she's right in my face. She wants to walk on the keyboard. She wants to get a cookie. She doesn't like it when Daddy's working.
Typical female.
Yep.
You're doing too much, so she needs to distract you to go back to laying down.
Yeah, something like that.
They want you to work, but they don't want you to work.
My son is playing hide and seek with it right now.
In a quarter mile, slight right onto Virginia 294 East Prince William Parkway.
Oh my.
Whew. Well, I had a good sleep last night. First one in a while.
Slight right onto Virginia 294 East Prince William Parkway.
Oh, Prince William Parkway. Haven't been there in a while.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
That was my county for 10 years. Prince
It's too
William
bad
County.
down this way. You know, they're getting a little bit more potted planted with the.
Oh yeah, it was when
Other
I
than
moved
that,
there.
well, yeah, they were, yeah, they
When I
really
moved-
grown some big ass plants down, buddy.
Oh, huge.
Big plants, big.
When I moved to Haymarket in 2000, it was just a sleepy little Virginia town. It was beautiful. It was lovely. And
Shit, look
then
at it now.
over the next 10 years, it went from maybe 500 people to like 30 or 40,000.
Yep.
It's almost like a city now, like Gainesville, Haymarket. It's just ridiculous.
All the roads down here is like about 8 lanes wide.
Yep. Saturday morning, trying to go get groceries would take half an hour to drive 3 miles.
Yep.
It's just crazy.
Yep.
Don't have the problems like that up in Canada, where there's just not that many people.
Looks like it looks like Mike found another battery for you, Paul.
Good.
And you're muted, Paul.
See what happens when you got the working minds all get together?
He's on the phone.
Okay, what?
Mike found you another battery, but the link is too big.
I'll be back.
Still available.
On which site did you find it, Mike?
Let me send you a link, Mike. I thought I sent you one, but I'm going to do it again.
Oh, Mike, you could always email the link directly to Paul.
Let's see. Forward to. Okay, I sent you a link again, Mike. If you wanted to come in and school me, I would greatly appreciate it because I've been going back and forth and crazy and well, crazier than normal. Let's put it that way.
Battery probably costs us more than the camera does.
Yeah, but you know what? I would still buy 2 of them just to have them. You know, when a replacement camera, although it probably is more made out of metal than plastic and everything else, but still operates the same.
Yeah.
Is like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times the price of this one. So.
Have you videoed anything yet?
Yeah, I have. It turned out good. In fact, it even has a remote control. So you can stand in front of the camera, click the button and it starts recording, click the button again and it stops recording.
Don't show us any videos of. We don't want any porn.
Yeah.
Well, it's his channel.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to see Paul in a porn.
You don't want to see no dippity doo diapers.
Yeah, that's Andrew called it the porn cam. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I just had one on the Australian Amazon, and there's one something like yours. I put it in the private chat, a link.
Hey, Mike, is that on Amazon?
And you might find it on the Canadian Amazon. If not, check out the Australian Amazon, because that's what I do. I jump between different Amazons. And I look at see the shipping prices. If it's cheaper than I can get it over here, I'll do it, sort of thing. So there's one there. Check that out. It's got a couple of batteries to go with it, 4K.
Yeah, I did see on eBay similar to this for about maybe $100 more.
Yeah,
it came with two batteries instead of one.
This is 400 Australian, which is probably about the same.
Yeah,
as Canadian. A little bit less for Canadian, but had lights and microphones all with it and everything, and a case.
Okay, I'm going to. Copy.
Oh, there you go, Paul. Just send that one back, get your money back, and just go back on eBay, get the other one. It has 2 batteries with it.
I just got a ding dong. What does that mean? That means I got an email, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, Steve. Like the population of Canada and Australia is close, and the dollar is almost on par.
Yeah, sometimes I go on the Canadian Amazon, and it's actually sometimes cheaper in Canada than it is here in Australia, but I can actually get it sent here. Not straight away, sort of thing. It takes time, but I mean, and with postage, it's all freight. It works out even cheaper sometimes than getting it off Amazon Australia.
Nice.
Which a lot of the stuff comes from America anyway.
Yeah.
It's weird how they work it, but there's a lot of stuff on Amazon. US that I can't get here, even on Amazon Australia. Same company, but you can't get it here, and you can get it over there. So.
Yeah,
it's just weird. Yeah, but I'll put that one in the private chat there, Roger, if you want to have a look. I mean, Paul, if you want to have a look.
Okay.
It's got a lot of accessories and a case. Yeah, Andrew.
Hey,
Andrew.
How are you?
What's up, Andrew?
Andrew.
Not too bad, not too bad. Just got home, so said I joined for a few minutes. Just getting everything moved around and set up. How are you guys?
Not bad.
Not bad. We're discussing phone cam again.
Having a blast, Andrew.
I went flying between the raindrops, but not bad.
Oh, it's not much rain, just enough to make it extra super humid, so we're thankful for that.
Yeah.
The population in Canada has almost doubled since I was born.
It
You're
is.
saying you're responsible for that?
Don't think so. I don't think it's my fault. Just an observation. I don't think it was my fault, but you know.
I'm sure you'd remember if it was you.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, Andrew, did Chris watch his DVR flights?
No, actually, that's what I'm doing this morning. He kind of got caught up in another project yesterday. So today will be the watch day. So.
Oh no, I'm just curious.
Xenia watched it with me yesterday, but then we kind of got sidetracked, and then he was doing something in the evening. So, but today, that was really cool. You just sent it, by the way. Thanks again.
Oh, no problem, man.
So Chris has got a.
Don't show it to Chris. It'll cost you money. Don't show it to Chris.
So he's got a big Christmas list now, drone parts and accessories and everything. Andrew.
I don't know. I know poor Kim wants him to get diehard into it, but at 14, they're hard. Their interest can shift in a moment, and I love doing other things at the same time. And
everything he's interested in at the moment will shift to girls for a couple of 3 years.
Exactly.
Very
Whatever girls are into, whatever we'll try them. That's what's going to be the new interest. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. I found him to be a very smart young man. I could see him becoming an engineer.
Yeah, he's got
easily.
Oh, he's not got the knack, has he?
He's pretty clever.
Yeah. I mean, my mother made a deal with him a couple of years ago because when he got in that advanced high school program, that for everything he got over 90, she'd give him $50.
Holy shit! Nice.
Came back to bite her in the ass. I kind of warned her that might not be the smartest thing to do in retirement on a fixed income, but she's sticking with it. I told her not.
Well,
to.
good.
Yeah. The last one was $200. He had 4 90s, and 3 of them were within 3 marks of 90. So.
Wow, nice.
So he obviously got his looks and brains from Mum.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I suppose he's got your wit though.
Yeah, no, yeah, and a very dry. He's like a young Bob Newhart. Yeah, he's. Yeah. Oh. No.
Gives me hope to see a bright new generation coming up. That's good.
Well, like
nice.
Xenia's grandfather, he was an engineer. So
there you go.
He was a general in the Russian army. So yeah, I guess he's taking.
There you go. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nuclear physicist.
Gives him something to shoot for, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. When Xenia's mom died, we were going through all the papers, and we found the paperwork. Because in Soviet time, of course, nothing belonged to you.
Mm-hmm.
But after the wall fell, her grandfather got recognition for some of the first designs for the windmills we use today. And it was the University
That's really
of New York
neat.
finally recognized his work like 35 years
Like
later.
turbines.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for calling TammerPowerPro.com.
Not the whole thing, but pieces of it. So.
Press 1. If you
So, see what Centroid wrote, Andrew?
I wish you told
Press
me
one.
that story before he started looking for my quad.
Oh, talking about looking for quads and videos and that. You put out a video, Mark, and about 3 minutes, whatever, into it, you're doing something in the kitchen. I have a query about what you were wearing.
Yes, I was wondering. I was going to timestamp it, and I said, "No, I've been."
Was it an apron?
Yes, sir.
It looked like a mini skirt, to be honest, Steve.
What, without the pants?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
I thought he looked like one of the cheerleaders from that Mickey song there, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey Mickey there. That's where I was kind of leading towards.
Only
Oh,
have a
he was dressed,
little
he
bit
was
of
dressed
vision
up like
left.
one of the Playboy bunny maids, eh?
Yeah, something like that. We can run with that.
Oh, that's burnt in my brain now. Oh, no.
Oh, you should go watch it then. Go check it
No,
out.
I'm definitely not. I want to get some sleep tonight. Gee.
Consider it like a visual lullaby when you watch this.
Yeah. I might go and get a carton of beer now. Bloody hell.
Boy Man's Bar and Grill, how you doing?
Hey, Ron, Noah.
Hey,
What's up,
Ronnie,
Ron?
how you going,
Want to run?
Rockabye baby.
It's my fat man shorts.
mate? Damn.
Andrew,
Yeah.
I have seen that Banshee show.
That's what I thought. I thought we had
I
talked
started
about
watching it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Banshee,
seen
I've
it.
forgotten all about that. Yeah.
I love
Yeah, with Anthony Starr there.
Actually, I told you about that last year, Q.
You probably did too. Yeah, you
Yeah,
probably
I did.
too.
We were talking about shows to watch. Like,
Yep,
yeah, yeah, Banshee is a good one. I said to you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I really love is Sea Patrol, man. I love that.
Yeah.
Sea Patrol?
Yeah, it's about the Australian Navy. It's really cool.
Yeah. In the like the patrol boats, they go around the coast and that. And
That's so true.
fight for drug smugglers and all that sort of thing.
Okay.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Did you watch that TV show Seals? With
Yes, I have watched it all.
Yep. Have you watched season 4? Is it?
Is it a new season?
Yeah, I only found it a couple of days ago because I was getting bored. I went through Stan again and looked at Seals, and it said new episodes, and it's a whole that was made this year.
Steve, did you watch that show about the people that came back to life in Australia? I forget what it's called, but there's a sheriff and his wife he was remarried, and then his wife just comes up from the ground alive.
Oh,
I've seen it.
I don't think so.
Really bloody good show. I forget what it's called.
The whole town was freaking out.
Is Mike.
What's it called?
See, all those shows started for me was when I started watching Outrageous Fortune. Then I found Banshee because Anthony Starr's into it, and then I found the one where Grant Bowler's into it. Was on the Sci-Fi Channel.
What was that other one? Hell on Wheels. That was made in Canada too.
Oh, that was
Hell on
fantastic.
Wheels is a really
yeah.
good show.
Oh, that's a great show.
That was really good.
Steve, that Australian one is called Glitch.
Glitch? No, I've never heard of that one.
Oh, bloody good show. Really, really good.
look that up.
Three series. Yep, fantastic show.
Oh, cool. Check that out, mate.
Oh, Toyman and Mike was in the chat. And he's also coming up in here live.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, I got to get going. I'll see you all tomorrow morning.
Okay, Roger.
Take care of yourself,
Roger's been busy in the kitchen making that special.
Yeah, well, it's finished now. I got to go back to see my landlord there at the
I gotta go eat it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye,
See you,
Roger.
Roger.
Take care.
Bye,
Going
Mike.
to the landlord.
Bye,
Taking
Mike.
the ribs around to the landlord.
Hey, Rod.
Morning, Mike. What's
Hey,
up, bro?
Mike, there you go.
Not bad. How you guys doing?
Hi, Mike.
Good, mate.
Good.
You looking
Getting ready for
snazzy
your,
today, Mike?
My fishing shirt?
I don't know. Nice shirt. I like it.
That's a fishing
Oh.
shirt. Wow. Looks like you're
Yeah,
in some sort of
they're really
uniform.
light. It's 95 degrees. They're really light, airy
Yeah,
for
looks
fishing. So, thank you. Appreciate it. But I tried to cross-reference it. That's the cross-reference number they gave me, Paul. I emailed it to you.
Yeah, I saw it. I went to that and it didn't have the same pin numbers. You know, it didn't have the same kind of connection. You guys can't see it, but there's slotted with 6 pins, and the one that they're showing only had 5 pins. Or another battery that I cross-referenced has like 2 pins on the outside down here. Is like the one that's used for Sony and stuff.
Yeah, well, NP, usually when you see NP, that's a Sony battery, but they're used in everything. I mean, they're...
Yep.
But yeah, that's the one problem sometimes with buying cameras that are no name or...
Yeah.
On-off, sometimes they don't use a proprietary...
Everybody's been very helpful, but when I track it down, and that link you sent me for going to there, so I says, well, hell, I'll just call them. So every time I call them and hit one of the buttons, it hangs up on me.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps they're
We
watching.
don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, it comes up with a female voice, says, thank you for calling. Hit 1 if you want to place an order. Hit 2 if you want to ask a question about an existing order. Or 3 if you have a question. I tried all the buttons and I kept calling back again. Nothing. It would just hang up. It would just hang up.
Yeah, they got your number now. No answering. Yeah.
They got lovely customer service, and I bet it.
Yeah. Well, the question I have is, and I don't know, maybe you guys do. On the bottom on the label, I'm pointing to where it is, but you can't see it. It says capital ROHS. Is that
That's a recycling standard.
okay?
Oh, I never heard of that.
Really?
I never
Nope,
knew what
never heard of
ROHS said. I didn't know if that was the name of the manufacturer or what.
I'm sure it's a recycling standard or some sort of standard anyway.
Hugh, can you still see the screen?
I can now.
Restriction of hazardous substances. There you go.
What's up? Okay.
Have you
now
ever
I got
watched
it.
this show on the Sci-Fi Channel?
Yeah, great show.
Well, he's the father from that show, Outrageous Fortune. See, that's how I was finding all these shows. He's from New
Oh,
Zealand
right
as well.
on.
So he went to do that
Oh.
show, and then down below is Anthony Starr, who of course went on
Yep.
to do Banshee and The Boys and everything.
I need to watch that Outrageous Fortune too.
God, that's one of the best shows I ever watched. That's
Yeah.
one of the. I have an affinity for Australian and New Zealand TV for some.
Oh, me
reason.
too. I love it.
I like the lifestyle. I like the.
It feels like Canada a
Mhm.
lot, right? Like the culture is well, it's a British colony, right? Just like us.
That's like the Trailer Park Boy. Like a lot of our comedians do well down there because it's kind of that shared humor between this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
What are you talking about?
We make
What are
fun
you
of the
talking
British,
about?
you know, together. Commie bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not watered down Tim Allen shit. That's why.
Just kidding, David. Just kidding. Love you, man. Love you, man.
As you know, I don't consider myself British.
Didn't you once say though that you consider yourself the Jeremy Clarkson of Dondering?
I used to like you, Andrew.
I could feel the eyes from here. I could literally feel the stare.
Say,
It
say,
burns.
David, what
It
do they,
burns.
David, what do they call? What do they call the
Clarkson
British
Farm is
Irish?
filmed out at his place.
Now, David, be nice to Andrew. He's my third favorite New Brunswicker, future New Brunswicker.
Third favourite. You shot down the again. Yeah.
I'm always going up and down the charts with you.
Yeah. Clarkson Farm was filled out at Donder's place there, David's house.
Jeremy Clarkson's farming show though was really good. I was really surprised. I expected it to be kind of a Paris Hilton redo.
What's it called? Lock something or other?
I think it's called Clarkson Farm.
Yeah,
Clarkson's Farm or something. Yeah.
I was really impressed with it. I thought it was going to be as dumb as it could possibly get, but even the virgin on them that have to suck in their words because they always hate them had to say reluctantly. They mentioned many times that they still hate him, but that they did find his show entertaining.
Not watched it.
No, I didn't think you would. I don't. Something told me that.
Yeah, another Australian series that popped into my brain, like crime shows, is Underbelly.
Underbelly.
Yeah, there's about 7 different series of Underbelly. It's about the Australian crime syndicates and that sort of thing.
I've watched different shows about it, but I haven't seen that show.
Yeah, Underbelly 1 was the better one, I thought, because it had the Carl Williamson, the Melbourne, the Carlton gang and everything sort of thing. And there's a few criminal shows that are really, really good.
Another one I really like is called Wentworth, about that women's prison in
Yes.
Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Xenia
Love
watches that one
Bloody good show.
religiously.
Yeah,
The,
good show.
first bit that came out, and that was Prisoner. It was called Prisoner.
Okay.
It was Wentworth Jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started off that, and then they called the next. There was a new series years and years after Wentworth.
There was a brilliant show I watched about refugees from like Iraq and Afghanistan, like war refugees living in Australia in some kind of like camp.
Yeah, that would have been
Oh.
Villawood Detention Centre.
Yep. God damn, that was a good show too.
Yeah.
Ever seen that one?
I'll have to find it for you guys. That's so
They've
good.
done some really good work in this country and New Zealand, like with, as you said, Andrew, with
Oh, yeah.
shows and that. I mean,
Sorry, I thought you cut out kind of at the last part.
Just to answer you guys' question, you suggested using a power brick to run the camera,
Uh-huh.
and it does work.
Yeah.
there you go.
I would get something a little more portable though than that one. That's kind of
Yeah, you can jumpstart a car with this one.
yeah, exactly. That might be
Yeah,
a little
he's
heavy
got
after all.
that slimline one he showed before.
Mm.
You could
Yeah,
probably
that's
just
what I got.
Velcro it. Get a
When
bit
you
of
do those things,
Velcro,
use
double-sided Velcro, and
Yeah, it's
whack it on.
Velcro, or you can use a camera clamp put onto it and use the
Yeah, yeah.
clamps used for holding a cell phone. Put them up and put the brick in there, and then it's hands-free.
Yep. Yeah.
there you go. It's,
Or a
you can
single
keep-
dab of Loctite 401.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Put it right on the side.
Here's Stephen just entered. He's out of his sugar coma now.
I'm not Kiwi British, but Kiwi European. There you go.
So there's two. There's one called Stateless, which was really good about that prison camp, and there's another one called Pine Gap. That was another
Pine Gap.
fantastic
Yeah,
show.
that's a good show. That was
Yeah,
only
bloody-
one season, though, I think.
I know, so sad.
Yeah, I watched that and I thought, oh, there's got to be more.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good show, that one.
really was.
Didn't you say, Steve, one time your favorite show from Australia was Didgeridoo and the Knickers?
Oh yeah,
And the knicker.
true story.
Yeah, my partner starred in it.
We just watched it for 2 weeks. I think he's going.
Not only did I like it, I was a cast member.
Remember when the Australian guys hit here in North America after Crocodile Dundee?
Oh my God,
Everything had an
yeah.
Australian fling to it, and it was so horrid out. Like, it was awful for the Australians.
I was drinking Foster's Lager for years after that fucking movie.
And everybody was eating
They
their
don't even, they don't even like that beer.
Hey, Hugh, you know the funny thing is we don't drink Foster's here. It's only for overseas people.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, which beer is it in Iceland? I mean, everybody goes crazy for it, except anybody who lives there. They won't touch it. You know?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they just don't sell it here. It's an export beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Morning, Stephen Dennis. What's up, man?
Yeah,
Stephen Dennis.
Outback steakhouses were popping up like a dime a dozen. Now they're almost all
Yeah.
gone now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toy
You
Man
guys
Bar
eat-
and Grill.
Is that blooming onion a thing in Australia, Steve?
The what?
The blooming onion?
Outback Steakhouse blooming onion. It's an onion folded open like a flower and deep
Yeah.
fried, dipped in the battery
Right.
and deep fried.
I've been practically all over Australia and most of the outback, and no, I haven't seen it.
No.
Okay.
It's,
Didn't
it's
think
like
so.
it's like tacos.
Sorry,
for
sorry to burst your
Mexican
bubble,
food.
guys.
Next time I go into the Outback, I'm calling bullshit on that fucking onion.
Yeah. You can call it bull-
Send it
you
back.
can
Give
actually
me a
call
kangaroo.
bullshit in a lot of them, mate.
You know, they even grew their own onion. That's a hybrid of a Spanish onion to make that thing.
Really?
I know it wasn't grown in Australia.
Yeah.
Southern California, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want authentic Australian, you know, like wallaby tail and kangaroo testicles, shit like that, right?
Oh,
You know?
I don't know about the balls, but I do eat kangaroo tail and kangaroo, but yeah, it's nice.
Drop bears are really easy to catch.
Koala
What?
semen jello, I hear that's good.
I said drop bears are really easy to catch.
Oh yeah. And hoop snakes when you chase them down the hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You always try to catch them in a ravine, so when they roll up the other side slightly, they slow down.
Yeah. No, you just get your stick out and stick it in the middle, and then you go.
Yeah.
Just like back in the old days when they used to have a stick in the hoop rolling down the road, didn't they, the kids? I don't know.
It was the original Australian toy, like ball in a cup.
Yeah. 2 up. Yeah, we all played that.
I got a battery
was-
question for you guys. The other day I searched on Amazon, 18650 batteries, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well.
so I searched on Amazon Canada for these 18650 batteries, and I could not find hardly any batteries that came by themselves. They all came with a flashlight or something. It was just really weird. Anybody else have that experience or?
Well,
have trouble
I
getting one?
noticed when I was searching Amazon for batteries, they always wanted to include a charger with it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I know one thing that the batteries I tried to get for the Tiny Hawk, what is it, the 1S, is it? 1S?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like we couldn't get them here in Australia from Banggood. They wouldn't ship them up over from China, but they are now. So I don't know if you guys were interested in that, but
Check this out.
they're actually shipping batteries again.
Okay, just for kicks here. So I go to Amazon.com. This is the American site. I search for 18650.
Yeah.
And it comes up with, look at this shit. What's this?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I buy mine. I buy mine by like the 3-4 packs that come in.
Yeah.
And I buy them off of like Adafruit.
I just thought that was so weird. Like, why? Anyway, yeah.
There's no charger or nothing that comes with them. You just slice the little plastic wrap around them that keeps them open.
It's probably because they don't sell. Gee, they don't sell. So they've got to get rid of them somehow.
So strange.
Yeah, you can get like 3-4 of them. 3-4 of them for $25.
Yeah.
I buy all my digital stuff off of Adafruit. All my little boards and everything.
Off where, Mike?
Adafruit, ADA fruit.
Never heard of it.
One word.
Add a fruit, or you say proof?
Fruit. Fruit. Adafruit.
Add a fruit.
Yeah, it's all little computer diodes, stuff like that, LEDs, anything you'd want to build your own board, drones, anything pretty much is on there.
Did you check that for my battery?
No, they wouldn't have anything like that. That's out of the kind of scope of what they do.
Is that the place, Mike? Adafruit.com?
Yep.
Looks like electronics and shit.
Adafruit Industries, yeah. Adafruit.com.
Interesting.
Careful the rabbit holes you might end up down on that website, Hugh.
Yeah, you'll end up building some weird things that you wouldn't have ever thought of building.
Yeah, right.
I could spend hours wishing on that site, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of it's cheap too. Like you can buy the pegboards and all that stuff on there, like dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You can build your own keypads or little keyboards like Andrew uses, the Quick Keys or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can build your own ones and everything on there real cheap. You send you the whole board and you build it yourself.
Okay, Best Buy has them. That's good.
You can buy them straight from Best Buy?
Yep, apparently.
Wow.
I'm looking on it right now.
Maybe on their website, huh?
Yeah, it's possible that it says available only online. You're right, Mike. That's interesting.
Hey, Hugh.
Yes, sir.
Can you do me a favour? That link I put up in private chat, can you check that camera out? I'm sort of interested in that now.
Sure, hold on. I didn't see a link.
That's the one I said to Paul to check out. It's on the Australian Amazon. So
yeah,
I don't see it because I changed computers to my phone, so it's not there.
Yeah, that looks pretty much what Paul bought.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's 4K. What was it? 1080p, 60 FPS.
Mm-hmm.
Better go down and check and see if you can get a battery.
No, this one comes with two batteries, a case, a light, a microphone, a boom sticking out.
That's what mine came with. Yep.
Yeah. USB battery charger, lens covers, card readers, cables, HDMI, USB.
You say carburetor? What the
heck? Lens hood, remote control, external microphone. Yeah.
A friend of mine in the U.S. suggested that I watch Naked and Afraid. What are your thoughts about a stupid ass show?
Hey, Steve, if you want to go ahead and share it on here so we can see it, that's fine.
Well, I put it in private chat, so it's still there.
Yeah, but it's private chat for him only.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm with you now. Well, I haven't done this for a while. Come on.
Oh, it's reality TV. You've got absolutely no chance of me watching it.
Yeah, it's reality TV about these people that are made to strip pretty much naked and go out there in the wilderness and survive.
What's it called?
Naked and Afraid.
Oh, I love that show.
Really?
Did you see the one with the Kiwi twins? Oh my God, those girls were gorgeous.
David shaking his head.
Yeah,
there you go.
How do you find such time to go flying when you're watching all these shows?
I got
Sorry,
lots
I
of
had
time.
to take care of
Retired, man.
something, but then I heard Hugh like naked and afraid, and I was shaking my head like David. So I'm more in shock than anything.
No, but come on. Did you see those Kiwi twins? Those girls were magnificent. Magnificent.
Oh, look at Pornhub if you want to see Kiwi twins.
Yeah.
And they'll not have mosquito bitten asses.
They probably got their OnlyFans page.
To me, I love survival shows because I used to be a big camper and hiker, and I love that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah, but
Always
that,
have.
that show is the same gimmick as, remember, Naked News? It's the same. It only, it's
Isn't
only
that
got
still
a
around?
shelf life, you know?
Isn't that still around?
Yeah, they still do it in Russia.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
Russia's
Naked and
still
Afraid
doing
is
it.
still going strong, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
You're right, Andrew. It is a bit of a gimmick, but it's still, it's still a reasonably interesting survival show if you like that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah,
Very,
no, I
very
hear you.
visual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Visual, everything's
Yeah.
blurred out except for mosquito bitten asses. Like I don't see the sexuality in this show whatsoever. I really don't.
It's not
nauseating.
really. It's not the nakedness that's the thing. It's you've got nothing. You've got no tools. You've got no thermal protection. You're effed. You better, you got to really step up.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yeah.
The only good thing that's come out of reality TV for me was Lindsay was watching something, some award show or something, and one of the stars of one of the reality TV's shows had a wardrobe malfunction, as they call it in America, and they both flopped out. And she said, "Oh," and then she, I don't know what I'm worried about. You've all seen them anyway. And that says it all. That's what people are watching them programs for.
But you guys in Europe pioneered them reality.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't mean I like them.
It does. You need to stand up for it like you would for Jeremy Clarkson. That's your.
All your fault,
There you go,
Dave.
Hugh.
David, you got to take credit. That's all.
Yeah.
I put that link up here.
Okay, let's see. Where is it?
In the chat.
Oh, in the
In the
YouTube
chat.
chat?
The regular chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where it says Mika Steve. He's gone blind from
Hey,
watching
David's
that
on the ball.
program.
Come on, Hugh.
We're sorry. The web address you entered is not a functioning page.
Yep, that's what mine says.
That's what mine says too.
Well, that's a great page, Steve. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, that's
You got any other
Uh,
interesting
enforcing
tidbits there?
In case you're on your
Are you gonna
phone and
post
you
the
want,
link to a link next?
in case you're on the phone,
I
on your
got
phone, you
video,
wanted to
Tim.
check out the link that Steve sent. There you go. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
I got video. No, just kidding.
Good times. Well, it's a rainy day here. I don't know if I'll be getting any flying or doing anything. But tomorrow looks
Sunny
nice.
and very hot down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our humidity was at 84% last night, and this rain is just going to add to that. So it's going to be a miserable.
Yeah,
day.
It was miserably humid and hot last night. Last night at 10:30 at night, it was still 93 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you have AC, Mike?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
could be sick else if I didn't. Jesus, Martha.
We're hitting 40 C, so that in Fahrenheit is what? I forget now. It's 104 Fahrenheit today.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. We got 90, I think 95 again today.
Friggin'.
I'll tell you what, that first Friday at Rogers, holy shit. That was brutal. Just brutal. And he didn't want to put the AC on because people are coming in and out of the doors constantly, right? So we had it all off, but god damn, it was humid and hot.
93, sorry.
Nicer.
I don't know what
That's
2
more-
degrees makes a difference, but
That's miserable hot. It is.
there's no freaking wind out there either, though, and it's just humid stick to you. That's why I have this really light shirt on today.
Yep.
We've had a hell of a nice summer, though. It hasn't been too hot except for a few days,
That's why we're paying for it now. That was
Yeah,
our-
probably.
We had a decent July, so now we got to pay the tax, man.
Yep.
And people are already talking like record winter for snowfall and stuff like that. And storm.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, I don't see how you guys see it.
The land of extremes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hugh, how much have you spent on Adafruit?
I've never even been to the site except for today.
I mean, now, you've had 10 minutes to look
Oh.
at it.
No, I gotta behave myself.
It's full of really useful little toys.
I know.
Yeah, I built my own little micro amplifiers, like subwoofer amplifiers and everything off of there for like $25. They were like 50-watt little amplifiers. I built them.
Do you remember when we used to be able to walk into a Radio Shack and buy shit like this?
Oh, those are the days. Yeah.
You know, and you could walk out and have everything you needed to build something.
Yeah.
Mhm. And leave your checkbook sitting on the counter. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a horrible image, Mark.
You know, it's funny. I was thinking about Chris when the engineering there, Andrew. When I was 14, I built a burglar alarm for a science project.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times.
I like the engineering side. I did a lot of things like that when I was younger, but yeah, I didn't have the drive for school. That was my killer.
I didn't either, not until after I was married. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then I'm like, holy shit, I got to support a family? What? What?
Yep.
Damn.
Graduated John Abbott with 13 zeros. I might as well have been a dust ball on the side of it. And then I go back to school. My oldest son was 1 year old, and I ended up second in the school for the highest marks. You know,
Well,
it's different
when you're motivated, right?
Motivation.
Well, yeah, there's something that's
Exactly.
You don't take
Exactly.
It for
When I
didn't
was in
really
high
take it for
school,
granted.
I-
I hated school. I went to please my parents, and I turned out exactly how I thought it was going to. And
Yeah.
I had no intentions or want to be there, and
I loved school, but I was such a hound dog. All I could do was, you know, I was just chasing girls all the time and never did get good marks in high school.
Oh, that's a
That was
new
my problem.
that's a new side of you.
No,
I
not really.
He's talked about it in the past. He's let out crumbs of information on it.
But once I
I'm
got
proud
married,
of you.
I wasn't chasing women anymore. Focused on school.
I'm proud of you, Hugh.
Well,
Proud
thank
of
you, Chris. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't give two craps about high school either until I got to college and stuff. Then school became entertaining.
Yep.
It depends. It clicks for people different times.
Yeah. I went to Watertown South Dakota Technical School of Institute of Technical blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that's where I went for civil engineering, and the town is like small, like where I live, but about 8 times as many bars.
Yeah, about the size of it. Yeah.
Yep. And it's home of the corn-fed girl. You had no
Now, tell you
problem
what-
finding a date at the bar close, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what
Just went to
Brockville does have. We got a nursing college here. So any of you single guys, there's lots of young, hot nurses here.
And they
Yes.
literally come from all over the world to go
Oh, yeah.
to that college.
Oh, yeah.
We had one called Hood College. You ever heard of that?
Nope. Oh, okay, yeah.
Is that on Hard Knock Street?
Chris was head of disciplinary at that college.
Yeah. Hood
Yeah,
College.
we call it Burb College over here in the burbs, suburbs.
Yeah, we have a
But there
party
was-
college here in Jamestown. It's all private. You got to be a pretty wealthy family to go there.
Yeah. That's one really
And I
nice thing
really-
with Canada. Universities is attainable, is easily attainable for most people.
Well, we use like here in Quebec, everything is subsidized by out of country. They pay for the bulk of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here too in Ontario. Yeah.
So they pay.
Well,
30
you know Annapolis right there, Hugh.
Yep, sure do.
Well, you know where the midshipmen down at the Navy place there,
Yep.
Navy Academy. Well, there was a real hood college in Frederick where I lived, and it was all girl college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, see, I started there in the
Nice.
library. You know what I mean? I used to
Yep.
pick them up in the library.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I couldn't read a book worth saving my ass.
Chris, that's what they call a target-rich environment, my friend.
You know it, buddy.
CRE. CRE, yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness! I was like a duck on a dinosaur. Good God Almighty.
Well, from you guys know Alanis Morissette, the singer.
Yeah.
Not personally,
so-
but I've heard of her.
Well, you've heard of her, Anyway, her high school, I used to go there. Actually, when she was going there, I never met her, but I've dated some of her friends because we used to go to this school all the time up there, just filled with girls. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Ah,
Yeah, that's
those were the
everybody-
days.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Everybody's
Yeah.
thinking about them days now.
those were
Not
the
really.
days.
I try not to remember them.
Archie Bunker.
Damn.
And you know when you were young.
That's kind of like.
I don't know where
Can
that
you
came
sing that
from.
again, Paul, please? I want to make a ringtone.
Yeah. Archie.
Oh yeah. Hell, they would string Archie up now these days.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Are you kidding?
You
Hell yeah.
stupid bastards.
Canceled.
Even Seinfeld, I watch it now and I think, you know what, that couldn't be shown today. This couldn't be said today. This couldn't
No.
be.
No.
And that's a
The
Jewish
best
guy in the
person-
It's
90s.
only a matter of
Yeah.
time
There's tons of
before
stuff that
people started attacking them
Yeah.
over this stuff.
yeah,
I
there's
like
tons
the-
of stuff that came out in our generation that could never be done today, and even before my generation, like your guys' age.
Oh yeah.
I like Mr. Costanza.
Like the song
Yeah.
"She's Only 17," you'd get fried on the evening news
Oh
if you
my
wrote
God,
that
can you
motherfucker
imagine
today.
Kip Winger would have had lawsuits for the next 40 years?
Yeah.
What? She's only 17? What the hell's that?
A
I gotta
song
look
called
that
The
up.
17
rock
by
song from Winger, yeah.
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 Yeah. And that's
Oh,
the
Barry
chorus. She's
Bonjour.
only 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I saw sparks fly from the corner of my eye. When I turned, it was love at first sight. I said, please excuse me. I didn't catch your name.
Daddy says she's
Yeah.
too young, but she's old enough for me, is the chorus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come to my place. We can talk it over.
Yeah.
And over.
And
And over.
This is a
as a
sensual
side note,
reading
one-
by Hugh at
one
Asgard
bastard of a
Studio.
song that's one bastard of a song to play on guitar. That thing is harder than hell.
Is it?
Yeah. Those guys are all Berkeley graduates.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I met the drummer before, Rob Beach. He's a professor at Berkeley now.
Wow.
Goyles were Goyles.
Oh,
and men
he was a
were
member
men.
of Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
guitarist,
Reb Beach.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
I had their
There's
music.
another band that had a bunch of songs that could never come out today.
Slow and Easy is my favorite. I
Mhm.
always
He worked with the. Oh, okay. Now I like him. He worked with the Bee Gees. This guy's got street cred for me.
You know, they're
And don't y'all be knocking the Bee Gees.
I've never heard the word Bee Gees and street cred used in the same sentence.
Come on. The brothers Gibbs, they were something.
Oh, they were super bad now. They were bad.
I love those guys, man.
Then nobody
Man.
wanted to hear them anymore, so they ended up writing songs that made everybody else famous. They were all Bee Gees songs,
Yeah.
just it wasn't
Yeah.
them singing it. So
Love that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly,
I
yeah.
actually downloaded a bunch of their albums on Apple Music.
What was
Yep.
the young Fruit Loop brother? What was his name?
Listen, listen here, Biz Marquee. You just keep driving your goddamn truck over there.
The young pup. What was his name? He won a. I think he, what was his name?
Maurice.
Maurice Gibb?
No, not
Yeah.
Maurice, the youngest one that OD'd and fell off.
There's
the truck.
Barry, Robin, and Maurice.
Oh,
That
that
was another
was
one.
Andy. Andy Gibb.
And,
Oh, Andy
Andy,
Gibb.
yeah.
Andy
Yeah, that was the
Gibb.
young
Yeah.
one.
The youngest brother, yeah. Wasn't
Yeah,
he wasn't
one
part of
album.
the group.
One song and he was done.
yeah,
Smoked a crack pipe and he was out.
yeah.
Yeah. Can't remember the name of the song.
Boy, the girls went crazy then, didn't they?
Oh
that
my,
hit?
they threw underwear and
That hit
everything.
too.
They still do that, but
Yeah, that's true.
When you're talking about Whitesnake a while ago, you know their famous song "Here I Go Again."
yep.
Love
That
it.
was
Yeah.
redid. Did you ever hear the original version they did when they were more of a blues band from like the early '80s?
No.
It sounds like a song by the Eagles. Yeah, you can look it up.
I would have never thought of
Here I
them
Go
as a
Again
blues
original
band.
version. Yep.
What's it? Okay. Here I go.
It sounds nothing like this because the second one went through so many gaps. He was $3 million in the hole trying to make that album, and the guy that gave him the money was on the condition that he redid that song, and then it becomes their biggest hit of all time. But yeah, the first one's really sounds like an Eagles song.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get over the sensual reading of the frickin' She's Only 17 by Hugh.
You should be doing audiobooks.
No kidding. I would watch him just read songs on it.
Have a little Shakespeare.
Yeah.
When in disgrace with fortune in men's eyes, I alone beweep my outcast state and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, and so on and so on.
Let's get some barbecue and get busy.
Let's do it.
I was watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air clips last night. They're still in my head. So.
You keep doing that, Hugh, I'm going to smoke my cigar.
I like me some Shakespeare, fellas. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I got some bourbon here. I got a cigar. Go, hold on 1 second.
Timberly tea, Timberly tie.
I'll tell
Timberly
you
your
what,
ass right out the sky.
That's how I used to pick up girls.
See, that's what Chris learned in the library, picking up women.
He's over there messing around in 6th grade books. Kimberly who? Just walking up with books to girls. What'd you say?
Only thing I could visualize was those panties.
That's no Shakespeare I've ever heard.
Chris was one of those underground beatnik poets, where all the girls would snap their fingers.
That's Jack Spear, not Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Action Jackson. What? Oh. I thought Chris was on the horn for a second.
Maynard G. Krebs.
It wasn't all that easy.
And Dobie Gillis, yeah.
Dobie Gillis.
I'll be right back.
For a long time.
Back in a sec.
When Andrew said that, all of a sudden I had an image of like freaking Chris, like in the movie Cats, and they're all walking out, coming out of the library.
What was his mate's name? Maynard or something?
Maynard G. Krebs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you, I found more in the library than I found the bar.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's a good place for them.
Probably safer.
Beatniks.
Libraries were like churches to me when I was in high school. I didn't go into them. My skin would kind of boil.
Especially growing up in a small town back then when you had an encyclopedia set from like 32 years before you were even there.
Yeah, 2 of them.
yeah. 8 of them missing. Half the pages torn out.
What were they? The Britannica.
Yep, the old Britannicas. Yeah.
Yeah, they had good dictionaries, like two volumes.
Yeah.
And they had every word in there. We used to sneak in there and look up all the dirty words.
When they were kept up to date, they were handy.
We used to use it to smack each other in the forehead with when we weren't paying attention.
Andrew, I just listened to that Whitesnake song. That was actually really good.
It's a completely different song. It has nothing
It's
in common.
fuller. It's got more. There's more stuff. I don't have a musical vocabulary, but
Yeah, but they were a rock blues band. You know, that was only the change. They started getting the more of the American sound around 85, 86. So, but they were already Americans, and they were going more after the Southern California sound back then. But yeah, it's a completely different song from the original.
good stuff.
The album Slow and Easy, and I think it was 84, was where you can hear them starting to turn. They were kind of adopting the new sound, but still had the old way as well.
Yeah,
I really like those rock bands that where they have the harmonies, like old Led Zeppelin, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, stuff like that. I find that so nice, when there's multiple people singing. And
Van Halen, everybody talked about Eddie's guitar playing, but really it was their harmonies that made them their sound. And Michael Anthony, when he was gone from the band, it never sounded the same again because they all did harmony. And yeah, there wasn't many rock bands doing it by then.
Are there any good new rock bands?
What's that?
Are there any good new rock bands out?
I don't follow it much anymore, That's the thing. I kind of, you always say you're not going to do that. You're never going to get old, but you do after a while.
Corey.
Hey,
what's up, Corey?
Hey,
Corey.
Hey, Corey. Welcome.
Cool. ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah, not much. Just working.
Corey decided he's coming in here to teach us old guys new tricks.
I love
my
how
meeting
Paul
got
lumps us all
canceled, so I came on
together. We always seem to get
Way you go,
lumped.
Corey.
Well, there you go. What do you want to know about?
All right. I'm pretty bored.
Here's my trick. I'll flip this thing, you know, and
Now,
do something.
Corey,
I don't know.
what bands are you young people hopping and a shaking to?
Yeah. I don't listen to music.
Those were the days.
Whatever's on the radio, or whatever Amazon thinks it knows me best.
Paul's
Yep,
got a
that's my
new
YouTube
camera.
music too.
Yeah, they ain't hop and shake anymore. They slink, don't they?
Yeah,
Slink
show him that.
stuff.
Show him that
I live in
camera.
a state where sock hops still exist. So
Oh my.
The parents from Dirty Dancing are still there.
Hey, Chris, I'm right in the middle of packing it back up to send it back.
The camera.
Corey came in too late.
Well, Corey, I got my crossfire working.
Oh, nice, nice. How you liking it so far?
Haven't done a range test yet, but it works. It works. I could not get that R9 to work. I think may have been a problem with my flight controller, just an incompatibility or something.
Yeah, with the F4s is really annoying with anything FR Sky and all that protocol stuff. Inverted, S-verted, whatever, F4.
Oh,
it's
it's
a
all
pain in the butt.
crazy bullshit. Yeah.
That's why I moved over to Emergence RC Ghost, which is
Yeah.
pretty much like Crossfire, right? But it's
Yeah.
running on 2.4, and it's so much better. Integration is so much better.
That's Team Black Sheep too, isn't it?
No, that's Immersion RC.
Oh, okay. Sorry, different manufacturer. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Am I the only one totally lost now?
No, you're not the only one, David. You're not the only one.
Don't be drone
I
illiterate.
didn't know it was a drone show.
I thought they were talking about old Tom Cruise references because I was inverted. I'm like, what?
This bot.
Sexy.
Uh-huh.
It's just a white module. That's all you gotta need to know. That controls your quad.
So if you know anybody that wants an R9 setup, I've got an R9 module and a receiver for sale.
They're very tiny, the receivers. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but they're
Yeah.
very
Okay.
small.
Same
And that'll
size
get you
across
a,
the windows.
and the antenna is even very small. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
that,
wow.
but it's a lot smaller than the other ones, right?
Yeah.
Because the 900 megahertz ones are like,
Yeah. They need to
big.
be longer. Yeah.
Andrew, where's Christopher? He should be here. Listen to this.
No, we shouldn't.
hey, Mark. You see him there.
Hey, there, I got audio back. That was weird. I could see you guys talking on YouTube, but I couldn't hear nothing.
Well, this week's iGow challenge is a building dive.
Oh, yeah?
So that should be interesting. I'm still waiting for the flight controllers for the Tiny Hawks. But they should be, oh God, they should be here any day. They've been in Canada for over a week now.
You got them from the States?
Yeah, race day quads.
Is there any buildings in Brockville that you can dive?
There's a bunch.
Bunch, yeah.
Yeah.
The old
There's the
mental
tall ships
hospital.
landing. It's like 20 stories or something.
You know, it'd be cool to fly is, you know, that train tunnel they have open with all those lights and stuff?
Yes, it would. Yeah, for sure.
I've been telling Hugh to fly
Mark
that
issue
since I
with this
found out
black
he was in
sheep was a
Brockville.
bad transmitter, Corey.
Yeah, Neil's been after me to fly that tunnel for a while.
We were gonna go see it last time. Next time up, though, I do want to go see it.
Mark, I thought you were the black sheep.
Huh?
Shit, I've lived here for 2 years now. This is my
That's
second
right.
year.
Mark, right? I thought he was the black sheep. Especially at Roger Palooza.
Well, we missed you at Roger Palooza, Corey.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll try again, I guess, if we're having in October, I'll try that time.
Right on.
As
Yeah,
well,
be
yeah.
fun.
Paul Hodges wants the address for the place that's got the trailers.
Oh, it was, you know, they have like Airbnbs, right, for hotels?
Yeah.
There's a website for that for trailers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's called RV. I found them on there. Yeah, what's it called? RV Easy. Actually, there's a couple of them. And there just happened to be a person in Drummondville that was willing to you know, for a couple days, and plus and drive it out there for you, because I don't have a vehicle that can pull
that's
that
cool.
trailer, right? So, but on that site you can actually rent the ones that you pull behind, or the ones that you have to drive, or little campers or anything like that. From there, you rent them from people that own them, and then you take them out. Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
I didn't know that until I started looking. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I like to stay there on site, right?
Yeah.
With the kid, and then have her own spot there. Then you know, she can rest whatever while I can still fly and stuff, right?
Right.
And then less travel time and all that stuff, right? If I were to get a hotel or something, right?
Yeah, that would have been perfect for you.
Yeah.
That was a good idea.
Now, Motel Alouette, fine for sleeping, but I wouldn't recommend it if you want to enjoy the hotel experience, because it ain't that.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked at it. The decor was from like the 80s, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It looks like the old. Did they have the old CRT TV still? They had it on the picture, anyways.
I didn't even turn it on, to be honest. I literally just went there, slept, and then got up and went back to Rogers.
What was the price on that travel trailer in that, Corey?
I think it was $200 a day. So it's quite pricey.
So
that's
right in line then,
very
with
nice.
like a high-end motel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that if you were to pull it, it would have saved yourself $100 off of that, right? Because he charges for that. So
The
it would have
delivery
been like
fee.
$150 per day, which wouldn't have been too bad. Yeah.
There, Hugh, get a 45-footer and hook it onto your Versa and head down to Rogers.
That's a hard pass, Mr.
Bring it,
Usha.
bring it over here. I can weld a fifth wheel plate right on the top of it.
Here, Corey, I checked that site. If you're going down in the wintertime to Rogers, you can also rent this one. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, they have some funny things, I don't know, on that site, but they actually have people that custom make, like turn in vans into like, you know, stealth campers and stuff you can rent.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, some people on there are pretty creative what they can do with some of that stuff, but
Oh, that one's not on that site, though. No, that was the guy uses
Yeah.
it for. I've seen it before. Him running it. He uses it for ice fishing.
ice fishing, yeah,
You see him when he takes off with it.
struggles.
Well, you see what it looks like. You can imagine what's driving it. So,
Oh, yeah.
It's the Trailer Park Boys come alive. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hodges had one the other day, like the same kind of camper, like a horse drawn by two horses.
Yeah.
Well, Hodges had a good system. He put a bed in the back of his truck. Perfect.
He was all set.
Yeah.
Yep. I've actually got a hammock with a good sleeping bag and what do you call it? A tarp and all that. So I could actually just hammock out there.
Yeah. You ever see those guys over like in Oregon that do the overland travel in the wintertime?
Yep.
Like the snow is like, I don't know, 5-6 feet deep, easy, if not way deeper. And they're trying to cross it.
So
Those guys sleep in hammocks.
nice.
I couldn't believe that crap.
that was the thing here. I'm sharing out here.
That was the one there, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that one I could say would be worth $150 a day.
110 says there, not.
Yeah, Mike,
Yeah, but all the
my,
taxes and fees, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mike, my sleeping bag that goes around my hammock is rated to -40 Celsius.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that they were in a hammock though, just like a hammock, a sleeping bag, and then they put a tarp over it so the snow couldn't fall directly on them.
Yep. No, you're
like,
perfectly
nope.
comfortable in there.
Not by the looks of it.
Well, you know when you're sleeping in a tent, and you get a cold back and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In a sleeping bag with an underquilt in a hammock, you don't get any of that. You're perfectly warm.
Yeah.
Much more.
I mean, I understand how it worked and how they did it. I'm like, it gets too cold though. You guys are.
I watched this guy on YouTube building this.
Yeah, I watched that too.
Got the radiator running through it, heated by the fire and everything in that.
Yeah, on that one.
What
Then
the
he changed it out to. Yeah, he changed it out to a heat box later. Yep.
What the heck is that?
Camping. That's not
He's
camping.
in the outback of like Alaska,
Yeah.
if I
Yeah, and
remember
they
right.
can tow it. It's on its own skids.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on a skid. He towed it behind that snowmobile, but yeah, and then he changed it out from the one that went to the fire heat boxes. They're like old ammo boxes. He heats up rocks in the fire and he puts them in those ammo boxes and it circulates through that thing. That thing is very well insulated.
I never even
I thought he was from
imagined a radiator like that. That's
That could have
amazing.
been.
I kind of
That
forget.
could have been Andrew. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen it. It just came up with the other things that I.
It's not like a radiator like you're thinking, though.
No.
Hugh.
No. What is it?
It heats the air in that pipe, and the end of the pipe is up out of the fire. And when it heats it, it pushes it through and then blows hot air into the tent.
Okay. All right. So there's no liquid.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha.
Catch you later, Mark.
Thermal induction.
Yeah, it's the YouTube
Hi,
channel
Mark.
is Canada, but I forget. I'd have to watch it again to see which province, but I think it's Saskatchewan.
I've watched
Yeah,
so many of those
him
shows.
and
I
his-
used to watch them for hours.
Him and his dad built it, and it went up in no time. I mean,
Yep.
I'd only seen it by video, but
Nice job on it. It looks nice. It's really.
yeah.
I mean, the basic premise is quite simple, really. It's just keeping it light and on,
Yep.
on your runners. But the
Yeah, I like how he did that front door, too, after he changed
Hey,
that
Terra
design
Central
twice,
Mm-hmm,
making it open like that so he can sit under it.
Exactly. Smart.
If you get a chance, check this out. This is
Take care, Mark.
a super shelter, it's called. It was designed by a Canadian called Mors Kohansky. He's in Alberta, I think. Anyway, this video is by this Austrian girl, Survivor Lily. But anyway, the super shelter is essentially just clear plastic, and it allows the radiation from the fire to pass through and insulate everything. It's amazing.
Oh, there. Okay, I'll check it out.
So with very little, firewood and whatnot, you can keep yourself very warm.
Yep.
And he also shows some things about, these self-feeding fires. I don't know if you guys have ever built them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah, okay.
Swedish logs. And, yeah.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Well, Hugh, you're kind of an expert then, I guess, on sleeping bags to a certain extent. Have you ever tried this one before?
Oh God, I'm afraid. What the actual fuck is that? Oh my God, Andrew.
It's a sleeping
That's called the reborn bag. That's
God, that's awful.
when you come crawling out of it again, you feel like a brand new man.
It is a sleeping
You just
bag.
got to watch out for the afterbirth.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh, God.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
I can say something, but I'm not going to.
It's a whole bunch of sleeping bags. Yeah. The pizza.
Oh my goodness. That's kind of cute, actually.
Yeah, it
Pizza.
is. Let's leave it.
I don't know if I'd ever go out in a sleeping
number
bag that
three
looks
is
like a
kinda
piece of
cute.
pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 3. Yeah, lifestyle.
Isn't that adorable?
No, my sleeping bag is Canadian military surplus.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what else I bought? There's this backpack that the Canadian military used for these portable missile launchers. They were anti-tank missile launchers. And I think they were in the 80s. Anyway, it's a plastic backpack frame, kind of like the American backpack frames used to be. Those metal ones. I forget what they're called now. Anyway, this plastic frame is amazing. It's the most comfortable thing I've ever carried. And you can strap anything to it. You can strap logs or, a dry bag or anything,
Yeah, that was probably a sat phone bag for calling in coordinates and stuff like that. The guy would have had a battery and a bunch of other things and everything on there.
Oh, this is actually for a missile. There were
Yeah.
two components. There's like a huge pack that it came with. I took all the pack stuff off and I just kept the frame, but they were actually for a missile launcher.
Oh, like
bazooka.
a
Bazooka
laws.
stuff.
Yeah, for like the laws. I get what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a
Yep,
two-person setup.
When you said missile launcher, I thought like a dedicated like launch site, but somebody had to have coordinates or eyes on.
More like a bazooka sort of thing, like one of those sort of
yeah,
things.
like the laws systems and all that. Yeah.
Like anti-tank. Yeah, exactly.
I seen that super shelter video before, Hugh.
Did you?
Yeah. It was came up in recommendations one time. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's cool.
Well, if any of you guys are ever interested in bushcraft, look up Mors Kohansky, and his book, Bushcraft, is amazing. Really, really amazing.
Bushcraft on YouTube became kind of like mukbang before that. It was one of those trends that all of a sudden there was so many of them. It was
Oh,
hard to
yeah.
beat through the garbage
Yeah.
ones to get to the good.
Oh, there's a few really good ones. There's a few really, really good channels that have a lot of good information.
Oh, definitely. But you know what it's like when they jump on the bandwagon. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there were too many of them that were like 10 feet in the woods out their
yeah,
backyard.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna use a clay pot to make supper.
Survival Lily she's really good. She's a really, really intelligent young woman and very, very, very competent outside. She's been living out and hunting for her whole life.
But those ones, I mean, survive the test of time. After the wave is passed, they're the ones that still keep going because they.
Oh yeah, I've been watching her for like 7 years, 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after the bushcraft one came the van life people.
Yeah.
Really
Oh
started
yeah,
coming huge.
right. Still, everybody's doing it. Fucking Tom Green's doing it.
Yep.
He was in Ottawa, yeah.
He just bought a
He was
place
your
in
Ottawa
Ottawa. Corey?
back in his rapping days, Corey.
Yeah.
He
Check
just
the
sold his.
OR, you like it so far? Check the OR, you like it so far?
He sold his house in California and he bought a place near Ottawa somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the Ottawa Valley.
Yeah, he was a.
Well, Norm
They-
McDonald too is up around your way, just up in the valley.
Yeah. He must have bought a big place because he's been posting videos of him on a 4-wheeler side by side thing, driving around all over his properties. Must be hundreds of acres.
His parents are up here too, somewhere. That
Yeah.
they have a property as well. Yeah.
There's Tom Green back in his rapping days, right there.
Look at him, eh?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. He's still the same guy.
Yeah, he never changed. No.
He's just that is Tom Green. He just
Yeah.
is who he is.
On the side of the highway somewhere, humping a dead moose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eminem. Tom Green can hump an animal.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, he was quite the.
My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips.
On that note, I'm going for a cup of tea. Back in a second.
I need a cup of coffee. I'm just gonna take you guys with me though. Let's go get a coffee, boys.
I want to know what happened in David's country that everybody's back in the tit.
God, yeah. Oh, cat food.
Oh.
There we go. Very exciting.
Cat food?
Cat food.
Oh.
Ordered it yesterday, arrived today. Pretty quick.
Well, it's all back in the box.
There you go. Great purchase.
All right.
Full circle.
For a minute.
Yeah.
It's the circle of life, you know?
Yeah, the circle of Amazon, like.
It's a beautiful thing.
I even still have the Amazon box. Just got to put some packing in with it and it's good to go. And the paperwork.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Yep, Centroid. Transmitter was fine. It was the antennas. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mark's already left, Paul.
What's that?
Mark's
Yeah,
already
Centroid
left.
took off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took off. He had to go at 10:25.
Gotta go. Yep. Yeah. So anyway, that's my drama for the day with the camera. And I heard you guys talking about music. Yep.
Sorry, guys. I just wanted to say I got to take off. My son's here, my oldest one. So.
Okay, Andrew.
All right, Andrew. Take care.
We're gonna be probably all leaving here shortly. Unless there's any other topics that you guys want to talk about, like Mika Steve being quarantined for $4,000.
Oh, it's gone up to number. Where'd you get that one from?
What's that?
Oh, it's gone up to 4,000 now, is it? Oh, I thought it
Well,
was 3.
yeah, but there's all your cost of living there. You're not eating for free and anything else, are you?
Oh no, that's what I said. I went to the local Woolworths. Well, I got them to deliver all the food I need, like fruit and drinks and bread.
Oh, you literally are not leaving your room.
No, I can't. I'm not allowed to. I have the boys in blue checking on me every day.
So the cops come and make sure you're still staying quarantined.
Yep, they ring the room phone. If they can't get me on there, like I'm in the shower, they ring my mobile. And if they can't get me in, they come knocking on the door like the first day. Yeah. So, no, that's what I said. They mean business in this state. They definitely don't want that Delta variant over here.
I'd purposely not answer either phone, so they got to come knock on that door every day. I'd open it up, coughing and wheezing.
Yeah, they say, no, you stand there, don't come out. They get really paranoid, but I mean, I've already had my test. As soon as I got off the plane, it was negative. But I've still got to have another test on Wednesday, second test, and then go from there. But,
is it 14 days you got to be there?
Yeah.
And how much is your lodging bill?
Just to stay here is nearly 3,000.
Corey, how would you like to spend 3,000?
Yeah, no.
Like, that's like
else, yeah.
that's like charging prisoners $3,000 to go to jail. Yeah.
Drone parts.
Yeah.
That's a lot of drone parts.
Yeah, well, I sort of knew the risk before I left to go to Tim's. It happened, so it is what it
Phantom
is.
Hodges is back on his way to Timmy's. He's done both his aerials.
Got both his aerials done, and now at Timmy's again. All right.
Our county jail, they do charge the inmates and everything else to stay there.
Do they?
Yeah, all the guys that got work release got to pay like $75 a day. To be able to sleep in the jail at night, and then they get a little sack lunch when they leave in the morning to go to their job, and they're not allowed to leave their job. They have to eat that little sack lunch or whatever for lunch, and then they come back and sleep and then go back to work. They got to hand their paychecks over when they go in, and then the county jail takes $75 a day for the pay period they were on, how many days they worked, and then the rest goes into their account.
So, Mike, was it you that said that you or your dad crossed the border and didn't have any problem because he was going to do something, or?
My dad did.
Yeah.
In the lowboy. Yep, to go get a tractor. Yeah, he didn't have any issues or nothing. He handed him his passport and his driver's license. They even told him he didn't need the passport.
Wow.
They didn't even ask him if he was vaccinated or nothing, he said.
Wow.
Now that would have been crossing into what province?
That would have been, what about you? I don't know if he went over across Ontario over there.
What's the next one? Corey? What's the next one west of Ontario?
Manitoba.
Maybe
they both split us right in the middle.
Because maybe it's not as rigid in Manitoba as it is in Ontario.
Yeah, Saskatchewan and Manitoba split me right in the middle, and I believe it was Manitoba that he went into.
Yeah. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to call it a day. It's getting towards lunchtime here, and Mika, Steve, what time is it over there?
20 to 12, nearly midnight.
Nearly midnight. Okay. So everybody, and Chris, you keep driving careful, buddy. And everybody in the chat, take care. Thanks for stopping by. And if you want, please hit the like button before you leave. And everybody on the panel, thanks for being here. David, Corey, Hugh, Mike, Neil, and Mika Steve.
Always a pleasure, guys.
Yep.
Good fun.
Have a
All
great
right,
day,
see you
everybody.
guys.